We finna be live.
My camera Gucci and everything.
Oh yeah, you good, bro. You good, man. Appreciate you for joining, family, man. How you been, bro?
Man, I'm pretty good, man. I appreciate y'all, what y'all got going on, man. And I don't post on boxing much, but I really fuck with, the people that be in this chat.
That's what's up, bro. So you seen the pod before?
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually commented on one of your first videos and just like, I appreciate what y'all doing, man. And I just want to support.
Actually, I think I had seen your comments. I think you was one of the people that was like, "Hey, I can't." Cause I was like, "I don't see your comments during the thing," and I was like, "You were saying how to join or some shit like that."
Yep.
I just start putting the link right on the YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't got to do all that shit. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I was like, my computer. That shit can't handle it. Hey, I be trying to read the chat and go back and
Yep.
forth and film, and that shit be like, bro, I'm finna quit
Yep.
on your ass. Let me roll something up, man. Instacart finna be at my door, man. So if you hear my dog go crazy, I ain't getting robbed. Hopefully. Instacart will get your ass. Habeas corpus pulling up, man. What's good? What's good with your family? But my man Will 932 Infinity, man, yo, I appreciate you pulling up, man. I know a bunch of people finna be pulling up, man. Usually by the time I get about 10, 15 minutes in, it'd be 8, 9, 10 of us on this bitch, man. But bro, I don't know how old you is. But,
I'm 28.
Okay, 28. So you about, you know what I'm saying, 7, 8 years younger than me. You know what I'm saying? But we not too far, you know what I'm saying, generation wise. Like, you know, I don't know. You probably do know actually if you're 28, but niggas I don't even know. My bad. Damn. Sorry, doggy. I don't know if motherfuckers really know how good they got it, bro. Like I'm talking about. Like it's 7. What time is it? It's fucking almost 9 o'clock at night, bro. 30 minutes ago, I was like, oh shit, I finna do this podcast. I ain't got nothing to. I was like, I don't have nothing to drink on. I don't have no food. I didn't have time to go to the grocery
Yep.
store, so I jumped on Instacart, put in my little order. You know what I'm saying? Had some food ordered earlier today and got all that shit arranged. Just finna get jumped off the door right now. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, nigga, when I was a kid, we didn't even have money anyway. Like,
Man.
but if I pretend I had money when I was a kid, if my mom was one of the moms who would have been like, hey, I'm leaving. I left y'all some money to get pizza.
Yep.
That's the only option you had, nigga.
Yep.
Pizza Hut,
Literally.
Domino's.
Yep. We was Donatos. Donatos or
Yep.
Papa John's or some shit.
Hey, where you at, family?
I'm in Indianapolis.
Oh, okay, word, man. Shout out to the Midwest. We be having everybody on here from all over. Aunt Montgomery, man. Shout out to you. If you want to change your name, let me know, man. Shout out to everybody here. Habeas Corpus, if you got a mic, let me know where you at, bro. I remember Habeas Corpus, man. He came up with a good logo for the show, man. So shout out to you. What up, Aunt?
I think I seen bro on Papa Pimp's channel one day. I was like, hey, this
Papa Pimp, man.
Papa Pimp.
Hey, man, I asked dude to come on here, and he first he was messaging me back. If you watching this, Papa Pimp, shout out to you, man. I don't hate on nobody.
I fuck with what he doing though.
I don't hate on. I got criticism, but I don't hate on nobody. Get it straight. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker, if I'm hating on somebody, I'm gonna be vocal about it. I ain't gonna tiptoe around it. I ain't gonna throw shots at niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with what he got going on.
And so I ain't hating no Papa, but I had hit him up and I said, "Hey, come on the show, cause some niggas is hating on you." I said, "I want to talk to you.
Yep.
We'll see what your mindset is, cause I kind of see what you're doing." Yes, that's the Instacart. You know, for me, that nigga, he putting up reps. Some niggas might say it's like Westbrook, where he just putting up reckless shots, but at the end of the day, he putting up reps. He ain't, you know. And I was just kind of trying to get into the mindset or whatever. Niggas like, what's the goal or whatever? And I was like, well, what is the goal? Nigga, come talk to the players, man. You know what I'm saying? And but he replied back to me that he thought it was an ambush. So if you watching this Papa Pimp, I don't ambush niggas, man. We online anyway, so I can't do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? We online, but if you watching this, bro, for real, that ain't how I'll rock, man. If I'm asking you to come on the pod, just like my man Will, it's in good faith. You know what I'm saying? We talk like men on here, so if you watch some previous episodes, you'll see we ain't all cherry. It ain't all everybody don't get along with everything,
Yep.
but we ain't no bitches over here, man. We ain't sitting here just gonna kill a nigga because he think different. This where you supposed to speak your mind at. You know what I'm saying? Got some, like my man Light and Blaze pulling up. So if you watching this, man, nobody wasn't trying to ambush you. Then he started talking about, I ain't coming on to talk to a bunch of dudes, let y'all pay me. I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody paying. You can kill all that shit, bro. I'm doing this for free, man. So fuck all that. I can tell you that ain't gonna happen.
What's going on, gentlemen? Good evening. Good evening.
Light and Blaze, man. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. What's good?
No problem. What's good with you? How y'all been?
Love, man. Working my
Good,
ass
G.
off.
Yeah, y'all hear that?
Bro, we got a new member. Will, he been tuning in on the YouTube channel on the streams, man. But this is his first time joining, man. So shout outs to Will 932 Infinity, man. For real, bro.
Shout out to Will.
And Light Blaze, man. Consistently be pulling up, man. How you been, bro?
Good, good. Hopefully the homie on verse 1 pulled up. You know, last time I went to one of his events. That's why I missed last week. But I told him about it. You know, he was saying his number OGs, real G's, you know what I'm saying? Real dudes in here chopping up, you know, spinning games. So he said, oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to pull up. So maybe you pull up today. But yeah, man, you know, I always got to pull in and chop it up with you boys.
And you know what? I'm not name dropping, man. I say this because I know I ain't special. Like, 6 degrees of separation is real. Like, how you went to his event and you was like, nah, it was really lit. Niggas online, everything is capped. And I'm gonna tell you, every time I see somebody who think everything is capped, I think they projecting. They telling you, I don't do nothing. I don't have nothing going on. So anytime you say you got something going on, I just can't believe it.
Not only that, they be pump faking too. They be saying, well, I do this, I work here, I live this, you know what I'm saying? But they be pump faking, like, okay.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%.
They say, okay, if I'm pump faking, I'm living this fake life that you know what I'm saying, I'm displaying. Maybe everybody else is, and that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you know, there's a lot of people out here be putting, as I told them, there's a lot of people out here putting in work. And just, if you want to sit down, smoke you one, you know what I'm saying, have a drink and chop it up with real G's, you know what I'm saying? So everybody, like you see who pull up and who don't pull up. That's all I say about that.
Big facts. First of all, shout out to Orlando who just pulled up. If you need me to change your name, let me know. Shout out to shout out to Mushroom, man. Shout out to everybody pulling up, popping in right now. First of all, to all y'all niggas, man. But I forgot that quick what we was just talking about, Light Blaze. What we was just talking about?
I think we're just talking about what, Papa Pimp or what?
No, just now. We're literally what me and you was just talking about just now.
Oh no, just about you know what I'm saying. Everybody online living, you know what I'm saying, portraying one thing and I do another one. I pull up at the you were saying 6 degrees separation with the homie event.
Yeah, and I want to speak on that. I'm getting so tired, and I ain't even finna. I'm just so tired, dog, of when I say something online to somebody, dog, and they don't agree with me, and that's okay. You don't agree with me. I'm okay if a nigga call me ugly. You call me ugly, cool. You can call me stupid, cool. First of all, shout out to Slim Cake, man, who just pulled up, man. What's good, man? First of all, you can call me whatever you want. You can say my opinion's stupid, man. But what I really hate is when a motherfucker, when I have something to say and then they just go, oh, here, incel, you a virgin. But I'm like, nigga, my opinions have nothing to do with my sex life, bro. I assure you I meet women. They
don't even know, man. I'm saying people don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Projecting their own feelings because you don't even know. You can be doing a podcast. You got 5 dime pieces in your room waiting for you right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's all like, okay, yeah, it's like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? I'm on here. I'm living this life. I'm living this life. You know what I'm saying? And people ain't really out here, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. What it is. So
I'm glad you posted that. Whoever that is, mute yourself real quick. I'm glad you posted that about, hey, I went to this event. This nigga on BX was posting. It wasn't no cap. It was real industry. And I say all that to say I ain't name dropping, but like, you know what I'm saying? I just, man, my little brother, you know what I'm saying? He doing big things, man. And he managed 21 Savage, you know what I'm saying? And every now and then I'll just Google 21, you know what I'm saying? And I did the other day. And if you Google 21 Savage and then you go to news, the first article come up, you're going to see my brother name in the first sentence. Justin, you know what I'm saying? Meezy. That's my little bro. Now niggas can get online if they just want to brag and say that. And of course, if I say that online just in a random comment, somebody going to say I'm cap. You know what I'm saying? The first thing somebody going to say is, nigga, you cap. Whatever, man. Why you over here? That's facts. You know what I'm saying? You never know who the fuck you talking to, especially online. And so, yeah, I don't be quick to believe everything everybody say, but I really question them motherfuckers who just be, you know what I'm saying, who everything capped to them. Nothing can't be real. Nothing in the world. You getting money, they don't believe that. You be like, nigga, you must be broke as fuck. You just mad that a nigga showing some stacks, man. Don't be mad. Get you some.
It's enough for us all out here. It's enough for all of us.
It's enough, man, for everybody, man. Hey, y'all, we came on. Look, Drizzly, you can order drinks online. When I was in California, you could order the weed delivered to your spot. Grubhub, Instacart. Nigga, you officially like ain't gotta leave your house, bro. Bitcoin. If you just want to be a fat motherfucker, you got it, bro.
That's why I say, and I ain't gonna say as far as body type either. I'm just gonna say, you know what I'm saying, lazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why the dude was like, might as well, MIDAS. And I was gonna reply to him, but it's like, nah, you don't make sense. But might as well, where it's like, you know, you see who's pulling up, people who out here trying to go get it, people, you know what I'm saying, who ain't scared, people who look, you know, like in intellectual conversation. So that's why the name might as well podcast name fits well. So salute to you for even keeping it going, and you know what I'm saying, each week.
Oh yeah. Appreciate all y'all niggas, man. Everybody who just pulled up, man. My man Mushroom, man, blowing some good, man. I'm about to have to roll up and get like you, family. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what up, bro?
Hey, be a salute to the background, bro. What's up, CEO?
You already know. What
CEO? But man, I got a question on some real shit. Real quick, I got a real question. Like, not trying to. I really got a question. Somebody on here got to know, man. One of y'all that's in touch with the streets or whatever, man. This Birdman brother shit, man. Like, did anybody know the story with that right now? Birdman brother getting free?
What happened to that boy?
For real. If none of us know, we can come back to that shit. Somebody later join on, they might know, because I just kind of saw he was free, and I'm like, snitching?
Then he got out on the 3rd.
Do you know what's the deal behind it though?
Nah, I don't know, but you know, I spent most of last year in New Orleans and shit, so I got some homies down there. So they from the nines, so you know, okay. I don't know where Birdman and all them from. I think they from like 3rd or something. So, but I'm gonna holler at the homie and see what he talk about.
Yeah, I need to get streets to chip in on this. And I'll never call a man a snitch without no proof. But I just know that when you hear a nigga get out for life sentence real quick and there wasn't no president involved, I just be like, snitching? I don't know, my snitch radar going off, but we'll see, man. I got a real question for y'all though, man. We started on this at the end of last week's episode. We have been going for like 2.5 hours, and I was like, bro, let's save something for next week, man. Niggas was tired as fuck. Question, man, for y'all, real shit, bro. And this ain't no disrespect to nobody here, man, because it's real shit that real niggas deal with, man. Like mental illness. Like, do you feel like that's something that like it's like motherfuckers use that shit as an excuse now? Even though it's a real thing that motherfuckers deal, I feel like the people who be talking about it, who use it, they use it as an excuse. It's not the people who really dealing with it. What y'all think about that, man?
Those things where you can't really prove it wrong, you know?
My bad. Say that again. Which one of y'all was saying something?
No, I was just saying it's one of those things where you can't really prove it wrong, you know? Somebody can say it, and
that's exactly what I'm talking about.
You know, you kind of gotta accept it, or you know, look like you crazy, and you know.
And my man who said, "Can I expand on it?" I'm saying like we went from a point where where mental illness wasn't something you talked about at all. You know what I'm saying? Where it was something you was embarrassed about, right? And then we went to this point where we encouraged people to talk about it. Like, nah, you shouldn't be ashamed. You know what I'm saying? We got to the point where it became part of everyday conversation. And I felt like that was a good thing. Motherfuckers can be like, man, I'm depressed. I'm dealing with some shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be embarrassed. And then, but I feel like we went past that to this place now where like, and I'm just naming a couple examples, just off the top of my head, fam, right? Ben Simmons. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Simone Biles, Calvin Ridley for the Falcons. Now where motherfuckers could just go, I'm dealing with some shit that's uncomfortable. And I'm just going to say mental issue because I know it's some shit that motherfuckers like my man Slim K said. I can't question it if you say mental issues, my nigga. It's like if any of y'all got kids, if I say, hey, let's link up tomorrow, bro. And everybody be like, cool. And then you don't show up. And then be like, hey, bro, what happened to you? And you be like, man, my kid got sick. Even if you lying, I can't call you on that shit, bro. It's like, say the kid was sick, man.
Why you?
No, okay, I definitely feel that. It's like a conversation shut down when you're on whatever's coming at you. It's an easy copy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, the way they be using it, like for instance, Ben Simmons, I'm not playing. Simone Biles, I'm not playing. Calvin Ridley, I'm not playing. I'm not going to work because I have mental issues. But the thing is, every one of us here And everybody at your job, it's somebody, if not you, at your job that's dealing with real mental issues, but they have to get up and go to work. Like, they can say, you can be really dealing with some shit, but it doesn't excuse you out of your life responsibilities. You see what I'm saying? You will be on the street with your mental issues if you don't just get up and go to work tomorrow. See what I'm saying?
Thanks.
But they can go, I still want to get a check, and I'm above question, and there's no test you can run to really prove if I have this or not. It ain't no positive, negative HIV test you can give to somebody to say if they really have a mental illness. You know
I don't understand about that. Yeah, with the diagnosis, I think if you want to claim mental illness, and I think there's a guy there's actually talking about. There's a guy, I can't think of his name, but he's on BX, and he says, I'm in a home, I get a check and all that. So if you say you got mental illness, you want to go out here and do such and such, that's cool, but you need to be in a home. You don't need to be, living a regular life, and then whenever you want to do certain things, say, oh, I got mental health issues. Nah, man, can't have it both ways. If you want to do it, you want to be diagnosed like that, get your check, you need to be in a home.
You know what I'm saying?
In a padded room with everybody else who, who's deemed out on that level.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you got it.
So I feel where y'all coming from. So I feel you, Light and Blaze. So I'm a combat veteran, right? And so
first of all, shout out to you, man, and your service on real shit, man. First of all,
thank you.
Salutes to you, bro.
Likewise. Ain't no problem at all. So definitely, man, it's real, and I think society is just now kind of evolving and kind of opening their eyes to the reality of it. And unfortunately, the regular 9-to-5 job don't compensate for mental illness like the military would, per se, or the NBA would. The NBA is going to give you your time off or whatever, or celebrities, you know what I'm saying? I think it takes a while for things to trickle down to just regular, common society, to regular, 9-to-5 people. I think, they'll benefit from it eventually. Fortunately, as veterans, we can always go to the VA and say, hey, man, y'all fucked me up, right? Pay me, you know what I'm saying? So.
But you know what you make
I think it.
No,
go for it. No, not at all.
You should finish that thought, bro.
No, you were gonna say I made a good point. Go for it.
Just that you made a good point, which is though that like PTSD is a thing. We all know about that, right? And it's one thing even saying like I'm a combat veteran. That's an experience that you've gone through that would make you understand the reason. And it's no different than maybe like a gangbanger growing up in Chicago, right? You growing up in the war zone. You might have a different form of PTSD, or Chicago, or in the hood in New York, or Atlanta, or anybody's city, Kansas City, right? Anywhere where it's going down, right? Like, so I can respect that. And the thing that I see is the weird part is, ironically, soldiers like yourself, you know what I'm saying? And then street soldiers, the niggas who really be dealing with this, who really come from an environment, be the last ones to use that as an excuse. That's exactly my point. You don't hear street niggas or soldiers. You'll see them in this setting, like we're in. Say yes, I have PTSD. The soldiers don't walk around going, "Well, I have mental illness, and that's why I was late to work." Man. Street niggas don't walk around going, "Man, I had, this is the reason. This is because I got PTSD." It be the people who haven't been through shit.
The average Joe, and I want to say that too. I gotta clear it up. Soldiers and how you lumped it in too. That's a good point. Street soldiers as well. That's a whole different, ballpark. But as far as the regular person, growing up in suburbia, doing what he do, and then whatever he wants, and then when he gets caught up, or when he gets called out for, like you said, and he says, "Oh, I got mental health issues," then we just go like, "Okay, go ahead, keep doing what you're doing." That's not right. Because you can use that car. All of us can use that car to any. We can run stoplights, run run somebody over and say, "Oh, I have mental health issues. I wasn't paying attention to that." Don't mean it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You can't just use it as a get out of a jail free card. But soldiers, at a different level, and again, salute you for your service.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't no worries, bro. No worries. Y'all made some excellent points, man. And I think so. We'll compare myself, like coming back from deployment and think this was a while ago, right? 2009, right? So comparing me coming back to after deployment, after Iraq, right? And then a guy in Chicago, right? He might not even know he got post-traumatic stress disorder, or whatever you want to call it, right? He might not even know the shithole that he's in. You know what I mean? I didn't know how messed up I was until kind of recently. I look back and like, man, I think about this shit now, like, man, something wasn't right. You know what I mean? And other people was aware of it, but the the human being is tough. We just gonna keep pushing through shit for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think, you know, that's a, you know, that's why you got people snapping off, because after a certain point, they just can't take it no more. You know what I mean? Or they continue to, you know, stack bodies or whatever they do, you know, in the streets. You know, so they just might not know the depths of their trauma. See, and as a soldier, you know, we can get whatever prescription we want, right? We can go to the best psychologist, right? Now in the streets, that's frowned upon. You know what I mean? But besides weed and dope or whatever, you know, they don't got no. It's probably frowned upon that they see a psychiatrist or anything like that. You know what I mean? So.
And real quick, let me shout out Johnny Cage who joined in, man. I appreciate you pulling up once again, big bro.
You already know what it is. Johnny Cage.
And just for some context, man, for Johnny Cage and for anybody who just tuning in, man, we was really just touching on what we ended off last week when we was talking about mental health and do people use it as a crutch, you know what I'm saying? And my man Habeas Corpus was brave and explained that, you know what I'm saying, he is a combat veteran, you know what I'm saying, and he had fought mental illness himself, and that's what we was kind of at, Johnny Cage, you know what I mean? So appreciate
hey, yo, I got a quick one right here.
Yeah, man, Mushroom Man, speak on you, bro.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, like it's not as much stigma as it used to be like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why a lot of cats using it as an excuse. Like me, I actually got some shit. You feel me? But I don't use that shit like an excuse. I just be like, fuck it, I got some shit. I gotta take pills for the motherfucker. You know, I gotta go see my psych once a month, see my therapist. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously with the laws we got, you get FMLA if you got, the right paperwork. So if I go, if I got something popping off, I get my, day or 2 or 3 days a month, based on what my psych said. But I, not using that shit as no excuse. Like I think cats that use the mental illness shit as an excuse. I mean, you're weak to the situation. You got to overcome that shit. Like I know, Homeboy was already Light was speaking about Homeboy talking about he getting a check and he's happy about that shit. It's like, why? Everybody's dealing with shit. You know what I'm saying? You could be diagnosed with a mental illness, obviously be a soldier like Hades was, or you just seen some shit and you know how you were growing up. That's mental illness shit right there.
I feel you.
Relate to that as well.
Yeah. I can definitely stand on that. Like, so I got my mom's side of the family's from the south side of Chicago, and one of my cousins, my little cousin, like he wasn't in the street, but they are surrounded by the streets and saw a bunch of traumatizing shit. Yeah. But he himself wasn't saying anything on it. We all just kind of recognized shit was changing with him. Yeah. And after, like, all of a sudden, just out of the blue, his parents moved him and them all the way to the sticks out in Alabama for him. You know what I'm saying? They're looking out for his mental health when he can't even say anything for him. So sometimes you gotta, like, some people don't have anybody to look out for them, and they'll just be out here constantly fucking up. Yeah, so you got to have somebody to lean on sometimes too, to look out for you. And you got to be able to take that advice or whatever whenever they looking out for you. Yeah, a lot of people won't even accept that advice from somebody else. Like they'll put themselves in a hole and just keep digging that hole instead of trying to find a way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
First of all, Rashid Latif, appreciate you pulling up, bro. Look like you had something to say, man.
I didn't. I'm just challenging.
Oh, my bad. Okay, you good, man. I mean, y'all on some real shit. And again, and I don't even doubt that it's real because I think we all go through shit. And then we remember, like, mental illness don't always got to be like bipolar, PTSD, like, and I think depressed gets used in the wrong way or maybe overused sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give you my example, bro. Like, maybe like 6 months before COVID started, I had a girlfriend I had been with for like 4 years, and she left me, bro. Yeah. Let's see. And the way she left me was fucking cold blooded, like literally.
Nigga, that pain be real. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga. And this shit was so this one of them, like, you see the movie, it really was like the movie, bro. I had at the time, like, I'm a office worker, like white collar, but lay off, sometimes you'll get laid off and might have to just take any kind of job. So I was working like in a factory, just like while I was looking for, another back in my career path. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, I'm working in this Life Factory, man. And I swear to God, it's like a movie, bro. I'm walking my dog, playing around with my dog. I roll my ankle in the field. I wake up the next morning, I'm like, man, I can't come in today. I just rolled my fucking ankle yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So they like, well, if you can't come in today, just don't worry about coming in at all. You're fucking fired. You know what I'm saying? So they fired me.
Like my fault, bro. Like that's actually not funny, but the way you just said that,
it's funny. Oh, first of all, let me explain, man. It's real quick. That was 2 years ago. I know if anybody watching this who used to work with me, that was 2 years ago. I make fucking 4 times as much as I was making then. So fuck all y'all bitches. Fuck all y'all bitches. I'm getting money now. So I got the last laugh. We can all laugh about this shit, but even and the girl too. We can laugh about her too. But at the time, it was real hurt, man. Niggas fired my ass. I got a fucking rolled ass ankle that's all wrapped up and shit. And then I come home, you know what I'm saying, and it's a damn letter on my bed from my girl. It basically just said I'm gone. All her shit was gone. You know what I'm saying? She had moved.
Damn.
So
when it rains and pours.
Now you like my nigga Johnny Cage said, bro. That's real hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It was a good 3 months, man. I didn't do nothing but sit there eating fucking Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? Sitting on the couch, feeling like shit. You know what I'm saying? That's depressed. You know what I'm saying? But the difference is, man, it's got to be something in you. You know what I'm saying? For me,
you got to sink or swim.
At some point, man, I'm like, you know, okay, nigga, you got to get back out there. And you ain't gonna get back out there looking like this, doing this. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between a person who make excuses for everything.
Nah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, but it's just like, yo, everybody comeback time ain't the same. Like that's where it get tricky. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I say, like you rolled your ankle, it might take you. You might be on some Wolverine. Like your ankle healed up in like 2 hours. You feel me? Like another nigga, he ain't coming back for like 3 weeks. Like that'd be the same way with like that emotional pain. You feel me?
Hell yeah. And women, any women watching this, bro, I know y'all niggas all got stories, man. But women really think us niggas don't have feelings, bro. I don't understand how they think this shit, bro. Like.
Yeah.
Y'all leave us if we really care about you. I mean, that's saying y'all leave us and we really cared about your ass. We cry too. You know what I'm saying? We hurt too. We think.
And
about
it's like, yo,
shit.
we got just as many as they do. It's just like we've just been trained and taught to like control them more. You know what I'm saying? If that's like the best way to put it. You feel me? It's like
I'm gonna cry in the car. I heard you in front of this hoe. Hey, I'd have been fired. I'd have been fired from jobs. I ain't finna let y'all see me cry. Hell no. I'm gonna go home and let that shit out, but hell no. You ain't finna have me on tape crying. They like, that nigga bald guy, he be crying like a hoe.
But then no, and I think it goes in one hand, one the other, because with guys would just bring, since you're talking about that with the females, it's like we gotta protect ourselves, because if you would have came home and said, you know, I'm hurt because, you know, I lost my job, and y'all together, they pull that out when they want to try to make you feel that, oh, that other day you was crying because you lost your job. So of course I ain't gonna really express my feelings because you're gonna use it.
As always.
Hey, that is facts, my nigga. That is facts. Like that's when you're dealing with a bro that ain't worth nothing. You feel me? If you're gonna take my vulnerability and throw it right back at me when saying in order to win an argument, like, yo, you trash. You feel me? Like I've definitely been in a situation like that before. It's like, oh, like nigga, I'm better off on my own. Like what you even here for? If I can't even confide in you, you're supposed to be supporting me like a woman. I'm supposed to be supporting you like a man and all that. And what's your purpose?
That's right. Same thing. Or if I'm like, man, I you know, this your wife, so you could tell her about problems you had with your friend. I'm like, man, me and Johnny Cage got into it, and then 2 weeks later, oh, you weren't yelling at Johnny Cage like that when you. I'm like, I can't tell you nothing. I can't tell your ass nothing.
Like I will never tell you nothing again. You feel me? And then if I ain't telling you nothing again, then like, what's the purpose of you?
But you know, I do. Anybody watching this, man, and I think we all do. If you're dealing with mental illness, man, like I respect you. I'm trying to rally against people who. It's like false rape, you know what I'm saying? When I rally against girls who cry false rape, that's me supporting women who really been raped and saying they messing it up for y'all who really going through some shit. So I ain't trying to get on people with mental illness. I'm getting on people who exploiting that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Out here false claiming.
Yeah. And we don't have a way to judge it. I ain't the judge of who really is mentally ill or not either. I ain't trying to pretend to be that. I'm just saying what it seemed like a trend, and in my work environment, I kind of see a lot of that goes on where people can just get out of anything and just be like, throw them two buzzwords out there: mental health.
Right. No,
I be going through shit all the time, bro, but I just be working. Like, you ain't got excuses. Like, you got to keep it moving type shit.
You see what I'm saying? You got your friends, you got your girl. You can talk about it. You know what I mean? But nobody ain't gonna stop and feel sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, don't stop because you got problems. Like, you know, you got to keep moving.
Speak on that way.
I was just saying, the world don't stop because you got problems. Shit, we all got problems. You got to try to find a way to, you know, get through it and, you know, get better from it. You know.
No, that's facts.
Yeah. Like Mushroom was saying, you know what I'm saying? He, you know, it's not just, okay, I say that, you know, I have mental illness. He said, no, I see my psych. I do this, I do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the FMLA, so that's doctor approved. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't like, you know, I just put out this thing. No, I'm trying to get through it, and I don't use that as a crutch. I think you said that the perfect word is when they try to exploit it. That's when it becomes a problem, because then anybody could say, I did this. I shot up a school because I got mental health issues, but I ain't never been to a psych. I ain't never had meds. I ain't never did this. I ain't never did this. I'm just using that to justify my action.
That's right.
Yeah, like that nigga that played for the Falcons or didn't want to play for the Falcons. It was like, yeah, like, yo, how bad this nigga?
And I mean, and you know what? I live here in Atlanta, bro. I really would have respected that nigga more if he would have just said, bro, the Falcons are trash. I don't want to play for the Falcons. They fucking trash. I was like, man, shut up.
Deshaun Watson did it. You feel me?
You know what I mean? Julio, bro, I was one of the niggas who I was rooting for Julio to get traded before it happened. I was like, man, please trade this man. He deserved to be on a better team. Please trade. Nobody. But when you come out and go, I'm mentally ill, I can't run out there and catch passes for $1 million a game, or he making more than that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I can't relate, man.
But yo. No, I was gonna say just real quick though. It's like, as far as like,
hold on, my bad. Real quick, man. We got some niggas that pulled up, some OGs that pulled up in the building. Ant McQueen, man. Megawatts, man. Appreciate both of y'all, man, in the building, man. We deep as fuck tonight, man. And it's early too. So Rashid Latif, man. Everybody, man. But my bad, Johnny Cage. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. I was just gonna say, as far as like, you know what I'm saying, like depression, whatever, just feeling down. It's like, niggas gotta realize, like, yo, this is like nothing new under the sun. Like, it's even in the Bible. You feel me? It's like, it's a whole book called Lamentations. You know what I'm saying, a nigga just writing up in the Bible how depressed he is. Like, half of the Psalms of David wrote was depression. You feel me? This nigga Job, depression, mad at God, cussing at God. So it's like, man, this ain't nothing new. You understand? It's just like things that human beings gonna go through from time to time. Yeah. It's like, all right, well, you know, there's like someone is going through the same thing that you've gone through, or even worse. You feel me? So there is a way out of it. You just gotta like seek the research to find it.
Yeah, I dig it. I respect it, bro. Let me ask y'all a question, man. Segue off mental health real quick, but not too far. Somebody sent me a comment the other day, and he was like, and I don't remember who it was. They might not even be on here right now, but they were like, it seemed like it's a lot of YouTube channels popping up of black women that's like bashing black men. I haven't really seen a lot of these channels. I guess my algorithm is different. My algorithm is full of Golden State Warriors and Kevin Samuels. I swear to God, man. But he's saying, man, there's a lot of like channels, but without seeing them channels, I kind of know the vibe he's talking about, and I did kind of want to hear from y'all, man. Cause there's some black brothers on here, man. Like, in general, like, I mean, do y'all feel like it's something with black women right now that they have against black men right now?
I personally don't think so. You feel me? Like, none of those YouTube channels or suggestions come up on my little algorithm feed or whatever, so I can't say that I've been seeing the same thing that you have. But other than that, nah. And like low key, like if you like, it's a page on IG called like Spiritual Word or whatever, but it's just like all it is like a little black girl hating on IG. And they be bigger niggas up there. You feel me? I kind of feel like, nigga, we starting to get a little bit more appreciated out here.
Yeah. I dig it, man. Well, look, Anthony, like you was about to say something?
Oh, no, I ain't fall asleep today, man. Last Wednesday, I was in the box. I was the new user, nigga. I just fell asleep. I was typing my name in, and I was it was all bad. I had an old nigga moment.
Hey, man. Man, I'm gonna say this, bro. Like, I'm gonna walk a fine line because, like, man, everything get taken out of context, man. Hell, me and that nigga Cuddy Sark, shout out, was arguing last week because he was trying to take some shit out of context. I'm gonna say this, man. Like, my girl is a black woman. She's black. My mom is obviously black. You know what I'm saying? Like, my preference is black women. I don't hate
this nigga finna say something wild.
I'm about to say some shit, but
as long as you ain't on the fresh and fit tip, man. Just don't be on that fresh and fit.
And I'm gonna say this, as far as the fresh and fit,
night
and I'll say this,
all
like, with the black women, I don't think that black women are like. I don't think that you can go run a white and Latina or Asian women and they're gonna be somehow rich. I think all women are women. Some are good, right? Some are bad, and some in between. Just like men, right? Just like black women who think they're gonna run to some white man and get magically like, you know, you're gonna get what you're gonna get. You might. Yeah. So I don't believe in that. But let me say this, bro. Like, I have noticed and again, this is from a nigga who don't have a problem meeting them. You know what I'm saying? Who don't have a problem with me. I've noticed, like, the level of, like, aggression, the level of, like, attitude, like, a black woman almost has to know you just to be decent to you. It's like, if I don't know you, I can't, and I ain't even talking about fucking me. I ain't talking about getting your number and going on a date. I mean, like, just to be pleasant. Maybe smile and like, or even have small talk. It's like, if I don't know you, you're not even worthy of that. And seeing kind of how other women navigate that, I'm starting to notice the differences in general, not to overgeneralize.
Hey, yo, off top, I already got a question. So it's like, when you pick that vibe up, like, what's the age range of them women?
Funny you say that, because especially if I pull up in the grocery store in a tank top after I've been working out. Funny thing is, after women have hit that wall, older women, you know what I'm saying, 40 and older, or maybe older than that, 50 and older, men ain't hitting on them every day. You know what I'm saying? And they're so much more open to every interaction. You know what I'm saying? I literally was hooping the other day. I was hooping 2 days ago. Some lady stopped me. She's like, "You're out here every morning." And I was like, "Thank you." If she would have been fine, I would have stopped and kept that conversation going. But she was old. I was like, all right, thank you. You know what I'm saying? But that's my point. But I still was like, hey, I stopped and was like, but if that would have been the other way around and she was like a young black, it's like, I got to even know you for you to talk to me. It's like, and I don't mean just young in their 20s. I mean like before they hit the wall. 20s, 30s, 40s, until they hit that wall.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't even just be nice to you on the surface in general. Though you see the outliers. That's my opinion, man.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. Like, before they hit that wall, like, yo, they all like that because they're young and egg in the same way. Like, we was young and egging too. So it's like, on a sense, I can't really blame them. You feel me? But then on the other hand, it's like, all right, they get to be like mid to late 30s, whatever, and they find out they still single, and it's like, okay, yeah, you still look good, but you by yourself. Oh, they much more appreciative then. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
just to add, but okay, well, yeah, I got the floor right now.
You got it, yeah.
But just to add in, I just feel like people shouldn't let social media warp their view on things. Like, we gotta understand, the collective of black men and black women are together. Yeah, that's a universal fact. Don't let social media tell you otherwise. Yeah, we love each other. Black men and black women love each other. Don't let memes, Boxden trolls, whatever, tell you otherwise.
Absolutely. I seen something the other day. About black dads. Like, one of the homies had posted something like, I know more black dads involved in their children's lives than I know deadbeats. And I come to think
Thank you, Anne McQueen.
I was like, you know what? That's actually pretty true. That's pretty accurate. I'm like, my nigga Bobby, like, he's in his kids' lives. My guy Manny, he's in his kids' lives. Like, my dude, my team. My guy,
like,
Dean,
yo, that whole little stereotype and stigma is up out of here. You feel me? Like niggas, our generation, all that with kids. Like, yeah, you absolutely like yo, they there for them.
And if you look right now,
just like
no, you got it.
I was gonna say, how that one song go with Cool Breeze, and Outkast Goody Mob, the hook, watch for the hook.
Watch for
Yeah,
the
so
hook,
I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, watch for
Better
the
listen
hook.
to your corner.
You know,
Watch for the hook.
watch for the hook.
So
You know,
So then let me ask you this, Ant and Rashid. Do y'all think that there's people, and not necessarily like the white man, right? But anybody, do you think there's people with a
The
vested
white
interest? Do you think there's people
What are you
that,
saying?
that have like a interest in making people believe that meet by that hype? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, nigga. The Russians and the Chinese, nigga.
What's the benefit?
exactly.
I'll give you an example of that. All right, so if you're married and you need some type of public assistance, you ain't gonna get as much. Now let a single mother go in there and see how much she gets.
Yep.
You might not even be able to get a fucking daycare voucher if you're married. Like,
Yeah.
no bullshit.
Yeah.
They'll tell you that you make too much collectively. But it's like, how can I be making too much when I can't even afford to send my kid to daycare?
Correct.
Right. Right.
Let the woman go in there by herself. That's how people play the system all the time.
Right.
So it's actually incentivized for there to be division.
Correct.
For us not to be together.
Maybe 10 years ago, I was dating a girl with a kid, and we had moved in together, and she, and you know, no shame or whatever, you know what I'm saying, she's on public housing, you know what I'm saying, and I was paying the rent, and the rent was $300 a month, but every fucking once a month, I had to pack up all my shit and go put it in the car and go somewhere because they come inspect the unit. You literally taking the black man out the home. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Stop playing for real.
Oh yeah,
They do that shit,
right
and they can't, and they don't. They do the same shit in New York. Like, you can't be there, your name can't be on the lease, none of that shit.
Yo, they still do that to this day. That's crazy.
This was only
like
10 years ago, yep, and then that was in Florida. Like you said, they do it everywhere, man. Literally, like inspecting the home because you can't have. They're having a black man in his home helping raise his kid, man.
Wow. Yeah.
And if they find your shit there, they'll put her out, of course. Hey, who TV that is, man? Mute yourself.
That's a vicious cycle, man. That's a vicious cycle. So, you know, that's that Section 8 cycle, and then the kids, they not getting no love and attention from the dad in that way then, right? Because it can't no man be there, right? And so now the kid is going to look for his role model on the corner, right? Or in the trap house or wherever, right?
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? It's just a vicious cycle.
But
it's designed that way, though.
Y'all said some real shit about the black dad, though, and I notice it. I'm noticing that shit, like, everywhere, meaning, like, okay. Kevin Durant, the MVP speech. It's a reason it's one of the most famous MVP speeches. And no doubt because it was genuine and a lot of us can relate to that shit, for one. You know what I'm saying? But it's a reason that speech is so fucking famous. Him singling out his mom, and then they keep cutting the camera over to her, you know what I'm saying, with her chicken haircut and all that shit. And you know what I'm saying, and he choked up, and they keep cutting the camera over to her, and he looked, my mom, you did everything, you know, you made it all happen for us. And no doubt it was genuine from him. I ain't questioning that at all, but I want niggas to understand, you cannot find a moment like that of somebody with their pops. Now, at the same time, just in last night game, I'm watching Warriors Mavs last night, and on the court is Dale Curry's son, Michael Thompson's son who played in the NBA, Tim Hardaway's son was in the game, Gary Payton's son was in the game. You got all kind of grown men who done raised successful grown men who are millionaires who play, and nobody has the speech that's, yo man, thank my fucking pops for coming out every morning and fucking dribbling with me. Ja Morant, it's videos on YouTube right now of him and his pops when he was in fucking, you know, he was a teen in the streets hooping. It ain't no video, John Moran. I ain't saying he ain't grateful, but I'm just making a point, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no video of him going like, yo, me and my pops, man. I appreciate you, man. You the real MVP.
That goes back to that Bill Cosby joke. When you talk about son, father raising son, plays catch with him, teaches him how to catch a football, goes to all his practices, goes to all his games, you know what I'm saying? Wins the MVP at the Super Bowl, and the first thing he says on camera is, hi, Mom. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Mom. That's right. And it make you really think, man. Especially if you're a man and you got kids, you start thinking like, bro, no, I ain't saying I need no credit. I'm just saying I noticed that shit. Who gets the credit? You see what I mean?
But it's all gonna go psychological too, because it's proven fact, scientifically proven that men, boys, whether your mom's in your life or not, you naturally gonna go towards your mom, and women are naturally gonna go to their dad. So like somebody was saying, I can't think who was saying that, but if you don't have no dad in your life, you're gonna go out there and look for the street dudes, and vice versa. If you ain't got for a female, they ain't got their dad in life, they gonna go look out for the the pimp or whatever. So it's all scientific. Like you were saying, hi mom, because the guy, he wants that nurturing. You know what I'm saying? That can only come from a woman.
Mm-hmm. Good point. Very good point.
I think another thing too is
gospel.
I think another thing too is it depends on the family structure. So even if you do have a household where you have the mother and the father, if the father is typically at work, he's provided, you only see this nigga about 2 hours out the day, and that's around like dinner time, he goes to sleep or whatever. And your mother's the one pretty much holding down the fort, so to speak. Like she's in the house.
That's right. Yeah. And again, you know what? And on that point, the man doesn't get credit for the ultimate sacrifice, because unless you're one of a rare breed of man, you're not at work all day loving your job. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're one of a very few percent that actually do what they love and get paid extremely well for it. You're one of us guys who had to find something that they just make it work. You go in every day. You don't complain. You may not even hate it. You might even like your coworkers, but you don't love that you got to get up and do that thing every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's the ultimate sacrifice. Like you're saying, you're not there for all the moments, but you ain't out having fun. You know what I'm saying? You're doing backbreaking work. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, what the...
Definitely ain't no fun.
What was that on?
That shit ain't no fun. Nigga, I'll be up at 4 a.m, man, like every day. And listen, I got 2 kids. I got a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. So I'm up every morning like super duper early and shit. It's like it ain't no fun.
Hey, and with that, what was that old Chris Rock joke when he was like, "Yo, how often you hear, hey, Daddy, thank you for these lights." You know what I'm saying? thank you for this heat.
I'll say this though. In my house, everybody's pretty warm in terms of like the reception that I get. It's not like motherfuckers just sitting around just like super ungrateful and just like unappreciative and shit like that. So that definitely helps. But
nah, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, that is kind of like I don't know, I guess it's just the plight of a man, whatever. Like you about to put forth all this effort, and you're the unsung hero.
Well, I guess we got to normalize the opposite. That's what it really comes down to. Got to normalize the opposite.
I hear you.
Motherfuckers be talking about society as if we are not society. Like we're not a part of it. Like there's some things separate from us. So if there's certain things that we want to have normalized, like such as appreciation, acknowledgement, or even just like our mental well-being. I heard y'all talking about mental health a little bit, like when I was putting my headphones on. It's like we got to normalize that too. Like it's okay to have feelings. Like nigga, it's okay to cry sometimes. It's okay to feel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To have emotions. Like it's okay.
Just don't do it in front of her, or shit, you'll never live it down. But otherwise, you're good.
You know what? Honestly, I haven't even really had that. I haven't had that issue. I think the bigger issue is when we walk around fronting all the time.
Nah, you definitely don't want to do that. But I'm low key not joking about. Like we was talking about that earlier. I'm joking and I'm not. But it's a thing where it's okay to cry. It's like they say, right? Like no matter how long you with your girl, okay, you cry once. You know what I'm saying? You show your emotion. You cry twice. Okay, you sensitive. You cry 3 times in front of her. Now you a pussy. Like your girl not gonna let you live it down. You can't you know what I'm saying. You had to really pick your moments where you exposed, because like you said, the real downside is fronting. That's the real one. It's acting like nothing's fake or nothing's wrong. That's just the super worst thing you could fucking do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be real. I never give my girl too much of me. Like I remember I got fired from a job, and now I didn't front. I told my girl she wasn't living with me, so this was just me being like, man, look. I gotta let go. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is, I didn't know what the fuck what was gonna happen next. But inside, I was panicking like a motherfucker. But I couldn't let her see me sweat. I had to make her think that I had it all. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I got enough saved up though. I'm, you know what I'm saying, about to hit the road running, and I got it all under control. But that's what I mean by like, you don't want to always tell her too much. You know what I mean? But at the same time, not fronting.
Nah, you can't. Yeah, you right.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I forgot what clip it was from. Like Patrice O'Neal said it that like he can't give, like I think something he said like he can't give 100% of himself to a woman or something like that. He said. I forgot how he
what
worded
he said.
it
His
exactly,
relationship is not 100%. He said something like it's not 100%. It's not 50-50. It's 100-100.
Yeah.
You giving 100% of yourself, and she giving 100% of herself. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, that's how I look at things though, because I don't really sit and think like, well, I can't expose myself. I can't like, yo, if I'm feeling this way, this is just how I'm feeling.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
By and large, I'm not like a super excitable person, or I'm not like crazy temperamental. Like I'm pretty even keeled. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of times where it's like shit upsets me, it annoys me, it bothers me, but then I'm able to assess it, look at it for what it is, and figure out like, okay, now how can we be proactive? How can we rectify this? How can we find some sort of solution? Right. I'm not like a super panicky ass nigga. I'm not about to be just like, oh my God, like, nah. But by the same token, like, yo, if this is how I'm feeling, this is how I'm feeling. I do not hide my emotions well when I am in one of those moods.
Yeah.
I can sit here and tell you nothing is wrong, but you can see it on my face something is wrong.
Yeah.
So it's no use in me fronting like nothing is wrong. I'm just telling you, yo, this shit is fucked up right now.
Mm-hmm.
It just is what it is.
Right.
I respect it, man. I respect
Definitely.
it. Question, man. You know, it's not even a question. I'm just gonna say something, man, and let y'all go off this, man. But I've been thinking about this a lot, man. You know, I see it online. Everybody egging this shit on, like, and I hate how history repeats itself. And I see this Lil Durk versus NBA Youngboy thing. And like everybody know exactly where they want that shit to go. And then when it go to that place, then everybody be so quick to throw out them fucking weak ass RIPs. And weak ass fucking tributes, man. The weak ass bullshit that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean nothing. It's like I told somebody the other day, nigga, you don't love me if you text me Merry Christmas, man. You love me if you call me on fucking Christmas, man. That's how I know who my real friend is. Don't text me fucking happy birthday, nigga. That's the weakest fucking shit in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You got it, fam.
What about the goddamn the Facebook happy birthday, Merry Christmas, motherfucker?
That's the weakest shit. You got a reminder that told you to tell me happy birthday.
Hey, listen, with all this damn information, all this stimulation, sometimes it be fucking hard as hell to remember shit. Like,
but it's cool.
I know like two people's phone numbers. I know like my mother.
But them two people is the closest. That's who you really love, though. That's my point.
Nah, I wouldn't say it's because that's who I
call me, man.
Really love.
If you love me, call me on my birthday. Take 5 seconds to tell me, man, happy birthday. I got other shit to do, man. I gotta go.
Only reason why I know my mother's phone number is because she had the same phone number for like 20 years, man. That's about it.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like being the way it is now, like back in the day, we was coming up, everybody could like memorize numbers and shit. But like being to where we at, when you used to ever get locked up and you got to call somebody, it's a bitch.
Yeah, no, it happened to me. When I got locked up, I only knew my mom's number. Like Andy said, that's because it's been the same for like fucking 15 years. I was like, I know my mom's number. I could call her ass.
I couldn't call nobody else.
Oh God!
Nobody.
That was facts.
Nobody know your ass locked up.
That was facts. I really couldn't think of nobody.
Nobody know you locked up.
But I'm saying, but let's be real though. We're like, no. You got people numbers there, and I'm just making a point. That's a side point. But no, about they beef, man. Like, and it ain't even about them. Fuck them two rappers. It's about the people, man. I hate that. That's where the culture is. Niggas don't even care about the music. Like, we talking about two niggas who accomplished most of niggas' dreams way earlier. They like Jonathan Kuminga of rap. Like, you already getting the paper. You already there. You know what I'm saying? You got the shortcut there. It's two niggas who get money. They not even having to do the shit that they rap about no more. But both of them getting pushed by people into some shit where they should be like, they should be trolling us. Them niggas should be friends, bro. Like, we making money. We don't have no real problems, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hey, but y'all gotta think back though, man. Like, really, ever since like the ascension of DJ academics who sit on the sideline and be telling niggas, "Oh, y'all gotta slide because of this, this and the third." And I'd be like, "Hold on, bro. Like, who is you to speak on what other niggas should be doing when you don't even come from that?" And that also get the trolls of boys to feel as if, yeah, you know, so and so should be doing this and doing that. But I'm like, man, that tell me a lot that a lot of people who be talking this shit ain't really from that. You feel what I'm saying? Because like, until it's bloodshed, then it's smoke. You know what I'm saying? Which in that case it kind of went there, but like all the other bullshit, it don't be called for. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Slide. Go ahead, my go ahead, Light Blaze.
I was gonna say, going back to NBA Youngboy, you know, and Durk. It's like, do you think a little bit of the record company is kind of like, okay, because for example, if Durk or the NBA come out with an album, it's like, okay, I got this album, it's nothing but poetry dedicated to, you know, my mom and my kids. Anybody gonna listen to that? But if you say, okay, I'm gonna come out with this album with my reply to NBA Youngboy or whatever, people gonna buy that. So do you think it's a little bit that the record label is kind of, and I hate to say again, you know, the powers that be is the reason for all that, but do you think they're kind of pushing them because that's what sells? We want to hear that gun smoke. We don't want to hear you with the positivity, or a lot of fans. Do you think that might have something to do with it, and they just playing into it because that's how they get their money?
Definitely. I believe so too.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Hurt or Johnny?
Go ahead.
Hold on. I was about to say, I don't think that the record label is necessarily pushing it, but they don't mind either. They're not going to try to diffuse the shit. I don't think that they sitting around like, yo, this is what y'all need to do. Y'all need to diss each other and lay money out on the floor and writing cryptic messages to each other. I don't think they're doing all that shit. But they're not necessarily going to say, like, yo, pump the brakes on it either.
They're pushing shit.
Nah, I don't think so.
If the rapper dies, doesn't the label win either way?
No. If the rapper dies, then they're gonna turn around and, like, of course, you know, dead rappers get better promotion. The great Jason Phillips, who made those next days, he said that shit. Yeah. Dead rappers get better promotion, so of course they're gonna capitalize off of it. But I don't think that they're necessarily pushing it and saying this is what you need to be doing.
Shout out No Comment for joining, bro. First of all, man.
Hey, yo, can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
No Comment. Harlem in the house. Yeah.
No Comment.
Check it out. What up, man? Yo, this is why I say they pushing it. When hip hop first, let's not even say when hip hop first started. Let's say when NWA came out. When NWA came out, the following year, if you went to a record company with positive shit, they were saying, we want something that sound like NWA. Not necessarily because it was pushing negativity, but because it was selling.
Right.
So they shut a lot of shit down. Don't think that the record labels, the record companies don't have control over what could come out.
Hey, you know what though? And that's part of the reason why you never got another De La Soul or another Arrested Development or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, I give you one. Hold up, real quick. Real quick, Ant.
I got you.
I give you one better. I give you one better.
Yeah.
Hold up. I give you one better. Somebody just said you ain't never get another Daylight album, another Arrested Development. You know what you also ain't get? You also ain't get another death certificate.
Right.
Facts.
When last time you heard a death certificate type album?
Yeah.
Facts.
You can't say Jew this or Jew that or Korean man this or Korean man that. You can say nigga all day though.
All day.
Go ahead, Ant.
No.
What I was gonna say was that was a damn good point. I forgot what I was just saying.
You know what?
I had to hold my thought for a quick second. Hold on. All right, so we've had artists since De La Soul and all of these other groups. As a matter of fact, one of the biggest songs last year was a quote-unquote positive, if you want to say a political or socio-political song. And it was from one of the most drippiest niggas out right now, Lil Baby. They're bigger than Black and White. They was playing that shit all over the fucking place. That shit is multi-times platinum. So it's not that these people can do it. And here was my point about Lil Durk and what's name. it's not like these niggas is just dropping songs. We talking about like the beef as a whole, everything that's going on social media. Like I said, with the money, like with the shit, we gonna slide on you, and then the other niggas like, well, hurry up,
nigga, with y'all bitch ass,
or whatever the hell he wrote on the floor.
Yeah,
I don't think that part of it is like label related. Yeah, label driven. But as far as like the music, like
I want to add on
capitalize on it.
Feel free to add on, Lati.
Yeah, I want to add on to what Ant's saying. So the infamous Project Pat, he had this interview he was doing most recently, and he was talking about it, like how rappers talk about, being in the streets and all that, and how you can't be in the streets and also be on a major label and, playing that game, being in the music industry at the same time. You can't do both. Right. They're saying the ones that talk about that as if they, are still heavily involved in the streets like that. Or, I mean, to anyone, Youngboy, anyone watching, I know y'all got shooters, please don't send them on my head or whatever, so.
I don't want no parts.
I ain't talking about nobody. Yeah, so.
Look, man, hold on real quick. You know what my man said, how you can't say, no comment said, you can't say Jew, you can't say Mr. Korean man, but you can say nigga all day. That just reminded me of the late, great Patrice O'Neal. And he had a joke about the DC snipers, and he was doing a Comedy Central show. And the punchline to the joke was two niggas in a Buick, a nigga in a Buick. And he said when he saw the show air, they blurred out, they censored the word Buick and not the word nigga because
of
advertising reasons.
That's crazy.
Now one more point too.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Now that I want point two, and a lot of things we overlook. With the record labels, a lot of them are vested in private prisons, private jails and prisons. So of course I'm, low key, I ain't gonna stop you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know regardless, if you get killed, I was gonna sell. If you get locked up, whatever, I'm invested. So all you're doing is you making me a return on my investment. That's all I want to add. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like a pipeline. But also the comments. I think another reason why we haven't seen another death certificate is because of these guys. Their minds, they're just not there. I'm sorry to say it, but their minds just aren't there.
Wait, are you saying there's no knowledge itself?
A lot of these cats are just not there, bro. Like it just is what it is.
I'm with you. I get what you're saying.
We taking a nigga like K Flock off the corner and you put a microphone in his face. What you think this dude is rapping about?
Yeah.
You take 5-year-old foreign or whomever off the corner and you give him a microphone. What do you think he's rapping about?
Right.
Go ahead.
That's true.
But even within all that.
Hold on, go ahead, let her get his shit off. Then you can go.
Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, you got it, Hurt. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
That nigga hung up.
Hurt you there?
Like somebody rapping, I'm like,
Hurt, you got it.
All right. Nah, I mean, what I was gonna say, man, it was kind of like conversation I was having with some of my homies about a week ago, and I was like, a lot of that shit kind of come from our generation to an extent. We kind of dropped the ball with giving them game and knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? I think we were so caught up in that shit that some of us ain't reached back to them. You get what I'm talking about? And right now, they just try to emulate the things that we seen, but they don't know the whole picture of everything that we know. So like the knowledge itself and knowing, just common sense things, like they just skipping steps of everything and just assuming they're supposed to go a certain way.
But
I agree with that.
That's also with the crack. With the crack, when all the OGs got locked up, and then the young dudes, they made a way. So when you came home from jail, you try to tell me, okay, do this. Like, man, I'm listening to you while you were locked up. I've been making moves. So what can you do for me? I got more than you.
Yeah.
For real.
I was just listening to Dead Prez the other night, man. Listening to the whole Let's Get Free and an RBG and all that. These niggas are talking about who shot Biggie Smalls. If they don't get us, they gonna get us all. I'm down for running up on them crackers in their city hall.
Yeah.
Nigga, that was in 2000, so it's not like it just died out. Yeah. It's just the times have changed. Also, no comment. You from Harlem, so I know you know about how the guards used to be outside building on the corner. You don't even really see them outside like that now. The Mecca, the school is still there, but they don't be outside like they used to be.
That's a fact.
Real quick.
Every time I go by the school is damn near nobody. There's nobody out there.
But the thing about it is,
oh my bad, Rashid. Latif, yeah, go ahead.
The thing about it is, I still feel like with all that we talked about on this topic, I still feel like hip hop's in a great place still. It's you gotta understand, hip hop in itself is a very transitional thing. It never stays in one state of like in one place. It's very transitional. Like trap itself is a subgenre of hip hop.
Facts.
You know, but it's not given that same what's the word respect or a credit like other
reverence.
genres. Yeah, reverence.
Okay.
But I'm like,
yeah, but should it be?
That's yes. I feel it should.
Why you feel it should? Speak on that.
Well,
I ain't saying you wrong. I'm just trying to see where you coming from.
Yeah, I want to hear that answer too.
Well, to me, I feel like it's just hip hop is the biggest genre in music. Like, if you take away hip hop as a whole entirely, what do you have?
A lower crime rate.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Hold up.
I don't know about that, John.
No, I'm playing.
Hold up. We talking about trap and drill music, right?
I was just gonna say we talking about practice, man.
Right?
Yeah.
We talking about the reverence that trap and drill music should have, as opposed to, I guess, the cachet that hip hop has.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought he was saying.
Like
I say this. I say this. I grew up listening. I've been listening to hip hop. Hip hop has been my music, cause I'm an older dude. So when I was 8 or shit, I don't even remember. Somewhere between the ages of 4 and 8, I would walk out the house and I would hear Nelly Mel or Curtis Blow.
At your big age?
Sometime between 4 and 8.
I mean, I don't remember. Somewhere in between.
I was between 2 and 13 when I started listening to hip hop.
The memory kind of fuzzy right now.
I mean, this shit fuzzy as hell.
Nah, I feel you.
But somewhere in between there, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the music I grew up with, right? So by the time I hit, I don't know, 13, 14, I had carriers one telling me, put on a condom and don't do crack.
Big facts. Big facts.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
I had Kilo Ali telling me love in your mouth, which was like,
okay.
I don't know what to do with this song. I don't know what to do with this song as a kid. Okay. I was like, I don't even know what this nigga talking about, but you know.
But what I'm saying is,
Dancer for money.
Yeah. What I'm saying, I had hip hop telling me what to do and what not to do as like a big brother.
Right.
That's facts.
Because the man in my family or the men in my family was all gangsters and they was all hustling. Right? So if I had a problem on the street, a real problem, I went to my uncle and he told me what to do. Go get that baseball bat and bang that nigga out. Right? All right. But at the same time, I had my big brother,
handle that.
Karis One, telling me, put on condoms, don't smoke crack. Right? Now you got drill and you got trap music. It's telling niggas to go shoot it out.
Yeah.
On the regular over bullshit.
Hold on, Jack. Hold on.
Overgeneralizing.
I'm from Atlanta, partner. Same here. Niggas some straight on this. Now, Tip and Jeezy was telling you the ins and outs about the shit, like where you can end up, where you can land, and how to start it off.
On some Jay-Z
especially Tip.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Especially Tip.
Now, like far as the other shit go, like 10 years down the line, it lost its original message to where everything about sliding. Like, to me, in my opinion, I look at the young niggas like, bro, y'all niggas talking about the drilling shit, man. Shit, who in the trap making money?
Listen, and I'm gonna say something that a lot of niggas in their fucking 30s either won't say because maybe they don't agree with it, or they not gonna say because maybe they embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say something that I'm gonna back it up though. Like, a lot of niggas, what you just said is true. Like how niggas they was telling you the ins and outs. Sometimes niggas don't even listen to the music no more before they decide they gonna hate on somebody. Lil Durk is my favorite rapper right now. In my title playlist, Lil Durk is in there more than anybody as far as new artists go. And even I got a ton now. Whether you like him or not, you don't got to. That ain't my point. I ain't trying to make new fans for this nigga. He got money. Look, this is my point, man. This is my point, right? If you really listening to Lil Durk music, and I mean any fucking song, I ain't saying you need to go through and become a fan and start this nigga music. I ain't never heard a Lil Durk song where this nigga just sitting here saying, yeah, nigga, this life we live is so fucking glorious, nigga. Everything is sweet. Every song, nigga sitting on songs telling you, nigga, I see my homie get a whole bunch of bands. I watch him scoring the mail. Nigga, another nigga, 39 years, I watch him crying in cell. He telling you, he's the same type of shit, really, but niggas only want to glorify the parts that when they ain't really into it like that. You see what I'm saying?
I people know that.
And I have to admit, I don't listen to drill.
Which is okay, right? Which is okay.
Look. Hey, see, I'm the same way. If you peep, like I ain't say nothing about this Youngboy and Durk situation. Like I don't listen to neither one of them niggas. You feel me? So I ain't even got no input. You understand? So it's like, nigga, I wouldn't even know where to start.
I understand, man. And I ain't saying niggas need to listen to it, but I'm just making a point that sometimes when niggas don't listen to it, they'll try to lump niggas in and be like, yeah, all these niggas rap about kill. I'm like, well, at the same time, it ain't shit changed from 20 years ago. Niggas is there, they rapping about the money and they rapping about selling the dope. But at the same time, they telling you I done lost my homie. And anybody, you don't even gotta be a Lil Durk fan. You can just do it, whether you can do a quick Google or whether you just know the loose hip hop history around this nigga. Anybody can just look at him and tell it ain't sweet. Nigga been losing motherfuckers left and right his whole career, whether to jail or to the grave.
Exactly,
but that's
just
one person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's always what hip hop has been about. It's always been about expressing yourself. It's always been about saying something. Mm-hmm. So whether it's Durk, it's Youngboy, it's Polo G, it's like the newer generation. It's the same thing. It's hip hop in the whole. It's just it's evolved. It's constantly evolving. It's always in a transitional state. It never stays in one place. Right. You know, I think back in the 80s, let's say with NWA, that they was like the biggest thing. But then it transitioned, over time. I'm sure I'm kind of like fast forwarding to.
Don't forget DMX now. Don't forget DMX.
Yeah, I was getting that when DMX was like, just kick the fucking doors down, Yeah. And,
but
he just blew niggas like, heads off.
My man, real quick in the comments, said, Lord, I think it's Lord, give me a sign. He said, Durk and Youngboy make similar music in terms of melodic bars about pain and struggle through the streets in the fast life. They could be cool, but they letting the industry and the fans trick them out of the friendship they could have had, along with out of being out of their spot.
And now, what Matthew was saying, like he was saying, okay, KRS was my big brother. The bottom line and the part that's kind of messed up, and I see this when I go here with my little cousin, is Durk and NBA Youngboy, Vaughn, and all these. That's these young kids' big brothers. So of course you say I'm gonna go grab the stick and go slide.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you mean. Then part of that is the blowback from these niggas rapping like
Vaughn.
That they super tough. Niggas like King Von when they say, nigga, if I die, I'm boosting the murder rate. They gonna slide for me every day. Then you really fucking die, and then you got these goofy ass fucking fans. First of all, if I'm really in the game and I'm really sliding on niggas every day, right? First of all, y'all wouldn't know. That's the funny thing about these fans saying go slide. We could have slid on them 10 times by now. We're not gonna tell you niggas we killed somebody yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Or we shot at somebody and missed yesterday, y'all. But here's a report, y'all. So the fans know. Here's the slide report, y'all. We did. Like, niggas want field goal percentages like this shit at NBA game. We had 8 out of 10 shots. We shoot 60% from the field today.
No, but hold up.
Niggas want the next 10 stats.
Hey,
that's what it is.
Hey, you know what though? And look, the set they talking about like on the whole percentage, man, they got the percentage will probably be like tour dates. You know what I'm talking about? The way it look like on a tour date or some shit. Like 2, 6, 7, 11. Yeah, shit like that.
Speak on that no comment you was about to say that's what it is.
Nah, but that's what it is. Remember the shot report? Remember the shot report? Niggas keep a score.
That's still going on now. It's just on Reddit. It's called Chiracology. But it started as the Shot Wire. Yeah.
Yo,
it's a bunch of YouTube channels still too. A bunch of them. They be posting them here on Boxden.
Yeah, they're not Slim. You right. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So look, so when you say is music, is expression, you know what I'm saying? Is young black men getting money? I get all that, but this is some destructive shit.
It can be destructive.
You can't take that part out of
it. It can be.
And hurt. I was grouping drill and trap together, and they shouldn't be, because those are two different genres to a certain extent.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember, because Herb said something about T.I. I remember trap music. Be better than me.
Yeah.
And
Just
think
doing
about
my
it, bro.
job.
Think about it. Trap music is
Still ain't forgave myself.
Get money,
Yeah.
hustle. Get money niggas has always been a different
Right.
type of breed. Get money niggas ain't kill you niggas. Drill music is I'm not only am I talking about killing you, I'm literally dissing your dead homies in the songs. That's a whole different genre.
That's the purpose of the genre.
Exactly.
You know
Like
what I'm
that
saying?
King Von
Like,
track. You know, we said, how'd it go again?
Now, with
Home
all that
invasion,
Tuka
robbery,
shit, man. Yeah, like
homicide. So,
but yeah, that's a whole different thing. Get money niggas ain't never been on some. Get money niggas is I'm gonna kill you if you run up on me.
or if you getting in the way of my money.
Yeah,
That's it. That's it.
I got.
But it's like, yo,
I gotta have that.
Hey, but like niggas think that we'll have the whole like Public Enemy era again. You know what I mean? Like, you think that's a possibility?
Always things go in cycles. I believe.
Yeah.
Everything does.
It can
but
happen.
the element of like consciousness in hip hop, it's still here. It's always going to be. That's what it was built on. As long as people keep it alive, it's never going to die.
But I'm like, all right, well, if it ain't happened with George Floyd, like, when do you think it'll happen? Like, what else got to happen for niggas to get back on that way?
I mean, there's a little baby track they mentioned. You know, the bigger picture. There's
Yeah,
a song,
but he was just one. And it's like, yo, I ain't trying to
Chronicles.
downplay the song either, because though like that is a classic track. But he was just one. You know what I mean? Like, there was a time when it's like, all right, the general collective of hip hop as a whole was like on the same page. Like, nigga, we nation time with it. Feel me? It's what's it gonna take for that to happen?
I peep your angle, Johnny. I peep it.
Go ahead.
Hey, basically, what you're saying is we need a self-destruction record or some shit. Are we all in the same gang?
Oh, yo, but that's exactly the records I had in my mind when I was saying that, though, Hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant, though.
Y'all know.
Yeah, but Herb,
game. I don't know.
Herb, hold on. Niggas laugh, but when self-destruction came out, that should change a lot of niggas' whole mind states.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me?
Listen,
like I was a
agree.
kid then.
Y'all remember
No, I'm
before?
saying I agree, but that's why I brought it up, because basically everything that we saying, it sounds like we need that. You get what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know,
we do, but we could never have that again. It would have to be. I couldn't even put into words or visualize or try to what I'm saying, because it wouldn't come from me. So I don't know what it would be. It would have to come from young dude.
I was gonna say,
I don't know what it would be, but it has to be a movement. And to have that movement, you have to have some type of knowledge yourself.
You got to raise the consciousness of the people first, because the bullshit that they on, that's what they rapping about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it was. When you look at self-destruction, you look at Public Enemy, you look at groups like X-Clan, Brand Nubian. That's the type of time that these guys were on outside of the booth.
Right.
And it spilled over.
And you right. And also factor in the fact that it's like, all right, when we was younger and when they making them songs, like, it wasn't cool for the core demographic of hip hop to be active drug users and bragging about it. You see what I'm saying? These little niggas on everything now. You feel me?
Hey man, that right there, the shit I don't even understand, dog. I mean,
Hurt, you feel
I'm
me?
from the trap era, homie. Like, man, we were trapping, homie. We was not doing the dope, man. That was not the move.
Yeah. You supposed to be selling it.
Yeah. Like, how Jay say on that one song? On theme music with him and Fabulous, nowadays the sellers worse than the users, something like that. So
And you know,
but when did it become cool though? Like, was it the lean?
Can we admit
it started?
something? Lil Wayne
it started
did
with the lean.
Now Lil Wayne didn't start drinking lean. Everybody know you niggas in Texas and Louisiana was on that way before a lot of people, right? But Lil Wayne,
even Philly too.
And Philly
was on it.
But Lil Wayne, when he was in his prime, when he was 2018 Kevin Durant, every video, every interview, anything he did, you saw him with the double cup, and he made it so it was cool. Period.
Yeah.
He made a song about it.
Symbol.
I mean,
period.
Status symbol.
Like, period. To the point that everybody after that, Chief Keef, everybody, even whatever they was drinking, his niggas was flexing, who don't even sip lean, who have Coca-Cola in a double cup.
That became the video prop.
Yep.
Video prop.
Water in this bitch, nigga.
Yeah,
the double cup of that
rain with Bun B.
It went from champagne bottles to double cups.
Lil Wayne did that.
And that's hustling backwards.
The Ascot shows are like
Say, but you know what?
We
I
gotta
didn't mean to
think.
cut anybody off if I did. Sorry about that. But I was gonna say, don't
You good?
forget now. We can't be hypocrites and just play like, man, we was all innocent. You know, Wu-Tang was smoking goddamn dust. You had 3-6
But
Mafia.
nah, niggas ain't know like that though.
Niggas, I didn't know, and I wasn't doing
It
that
wasn't
shit.
glow. You know what I'm
Niggas
saying?
ain't
So
understand
OGs
that
call
shit.
it Woolly Blunt.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
I'm
Niggas
saying.
ain't understand that shit.
Hold on.
I'm saying we had
Woolly
3-6
blunts.
3-6 Mafia, goddamn.
They was doing all kind of
dope
shit.
too.
But
Yeah, so
Yo,
like, let's not act like we was innocent that time either.
Now hold on. Let's state some facts. Everybody in Wu was not smoking dust.
Okay,
I ain't saying it was.
I know that. Hold up.
yes or no, Method Man? Yes or no, was Method Man smoking?
I don't
Hold up.
Nah, he never.
I don't know.
I'm
I
just
know
joking,
ODB
man.
Meth
was.
was a heavy
Ghost
weed
made a
smoker.
lyric.
That old dirty bastard was. I know he
You
was.
gonna say
Now hold
Ghost
on.
and Ray
I'm
both
gonna
had
get
a
to
lyric
it.
about
I'm
it.
gonna leave that alone, man.
Yo, watch. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. Watch. Everybody in Wu wasn't smoking dust. I know that for a fact. I also know Old Dirty pretty much did whatever drug he wanted.
Of course, that's the legend. The
At a certain point, Dirty was smoking crack.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's how the nigga died.
Nigga, that's also how we got some of the best verses.
Just the coke.
But you can't label a whole group of 9 individuals and say they all did the same thing.
Nah, of course
I
not.
said 3-6 Mafia too, bro. But everybody in 3-6 ain't do everything.
No. But
You
and
know what
3-6
I'm
Mafia talked about. But you know what's funny? It really was a different era because the shit that 3-6 was on back then. It's weird. Everybody, even the shit that they was rapping about doing then, most celebrities won't acknowledge doing now who do that shit, right? Who smoke coke. So it wasn't the
And
same.
them pills though, like all them pills everybody be on right now, they were talking about that shit way back when as well.
So what's new under the sun? You know, so if we go from like Wu-Tang after Laughter Comes Tears to Kendrick Lamar saying, you know, sing about me, it's kind of the same thing in a way.
But my man Lord Give Me a Sign said it was still taboo. That's the difference when 3-6 was rapping about it back then.
Yeah. Eminem bought in them pills. Wasn't nobody talking about pills before that.
Okay, that's a good point.
And now it's like normal.
The white boy introduced drugs into our community.
I'll never forget this. 2005, I was in Savannah. I was out walking the town with my homies. We out there for St. Patrick's weekend. And we all black, of course. And some white, it was lit in a motherfucker. And some two white girls stop us, bro. And this is how, like, I smoke weed and then shroom. I don't know nothing about no pills. Now all these niggas know the name of every pill and shit, bro. And some girls stop us and they was like, "Hey, y'all got some bars? Y'all got some bars?" And we was like, "What is this bitch talking about? Chocolate bars?"
Candle bars.
Chocolate bars.
Yeah, I was like, I got these chocolate bars for your ass, bitch. I don't know what she talking about.
I got these M&M.
I got Snickers for it, so I don't know what she was talking about, but I'm like, that's how I
wait, bitch.
She said, "Y'all got bars." Now I know what that means, but back then I was like, bars, Xannies. That whole ecstasy shit was when that shit started. And I never got into that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, but X was out in like the early 90s.
It was the gateway drug to pill popping, is what I'm saying. It made it okay to be
Biggie
like
even
pop
dropped
pills.
ecstasy bars. When the X is in the system, ain't no telling what up.
Nah, I thought that was the Remy.
That was Remy. It was Remy.
Oh, okay.
But there was a whole nother bar where he dropped X too.
We need to run that verse. I think we need to run that verse down, man. But
I remember chicks doing X before they went to the club.
Yeah,
but I'm saying that was the drug that made it. Before then, like you wouldn't since the '70s, niggas wasn't saying they pop pills.
But we was calling them tabs back then. Who remember tabs?
Not me.
Tabs is acid.
Call them beans.
They be calling stuff
beans. Yeah, definitely beans.
Beans, yeah.
Beans.
You know what I'm saying? Tabs, when I was in Cali, that was like acid. They called them
Exactly.
Acid tabs. But in Harlem, we was calling the X tabs for a minute.
Oh wow!
And chicks would take tabs before they went to the club.
See, nigga, I was out there in Oakland when that Molly doing that real Molly shit was going around, Thizzle Dancin, Mac Dre and all that shit, nigga. And I did it one time, bro, and I was like, yo, this is not for me, bro. Bad trip, bad experience. We were watching.
Let's real quick.
Was it real quick? No, it was the longest day of my life, nigga. Hell no, nigga.
First 48 ever.
I was like, please end this shit. You know how like, nigga, I really wanted this shit to stop. I was like, I cannot control this shit, bro. No, not for me. Not for me.
My uncle was telling me like stories like back in the day in New Orleans, like people smoke heroin.
Oh yeah,
like snort
dope dick.
Yeah. So, or also put weed in like embalming fluid and smoke it like that.
Oh, welcome to DC, homie.
Like
That's
to get wet, homie.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's that Philly shit.
No, he said
you like to get wet.
Yeah,
That's
barely, girl.
Oh, like that.
Sherman Hemsley.
And in DC, that's the drug of choice. Niggas got local
you like
songs
to
about
get wet,
homie.
But niggas
get wet.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Like back in like 06, 07, man. Like a nigga damn take a bean and go be on Buckhead on the strip. Man, nigga been on pull so many goddamn bitches. Don't even got to remember even talk to them hoes. I remember even talking to them hoes. Next
Wow, man.
And then look, and on God,
send me a
look,
picture. Send me a picture.
Bro, on God, the number be saved. It'd be like long black hair, yellow shirt.
Yeah, fat ass. You're like, man, I got fat ass. And I wanted this a fat ass bitch, and she got a fat ass. You're gonna find out one way or another. Send me a picture.
Bro, we was. I think when our trip kicked in, I was with some chick and we were watching like the Maury show or some shit, and I swear to God, when that shit kicked in, it went from us watching the show to the audience watching us in my apartment. We was fucking. I was like, what the fuck, man?
That's crazy. I think the hardest drug I ever did was hash.
Oh, what now? Say that again.
The hardest thing I ever did was hash.
Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't done that one. How did you smoke that with like some weed?
Like I used to smoke so much weed when I was younger. Like first we had a smoke spot, so we always had weed, right? Mm-hmm. But then you smoke so much weed that you're not getting high no more, so we would dump hash in the weed. Yo, I smoked the blunt of hash one day. I was so stuck. I was sitting on my couch with the remote control in my hand and couldn't turn the channel. Stuck. For like 2 hours.
That was yourself, like, get up, nigga.
Yeah, couldn't move, yo.
Watching the same episode of Good Morning Football over and over.
Nah, nigga, that nigga was stuck watching them Billy Blanks commercials, nigga.
Nah, probably way back in the gap, he was stuck watching the preview channel.
Right.
The gospel shit come on, goddamn in the morning.
Oh,
shit. Go.
Yeah, that nigga was coming out the mountain.
Yo, that's when one of my OGs pulled me to the side. He was like, yo, you smoke. He was like, you smoke so much because you always smoking. He was like, yo, take a month or two off and don't smoke. And I did that, and I came back, and I was smoking joints after that.
Yeah, tolerance break.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a great thing, yeah. And I feel bad for these niggas with while we go through. We always talking about the lean addiction, because any of y'all who done been through it or heard about it, you know how it fuck up your stomach, and they gotta keep drinking it to keep. And so the only way they can get over it is to go through the same withdrawal of heroin, which that withdrawal can kill you. The same withdrawal as a heroin junkie. It ain't like
because that's what it is, liquid
shit.
heroin.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
man. I'm mad Lil Wayne made that shit cool because I'm from Texas, and that shit was like $20 a line. So Lil Wayne just jumped up like I ain't even seen no lean.
Now
like 15 years.
Drinking the fake shit now. Yeah, they drinking.
That's the thing
Yo,
as well.
I tried that joint one time, but it was the actual, I guess, what is it, promethazine or whatever?
Yeah.
Codeine and promethazine,
Yeah, like I had I had a cold or whatever. Nigga was coughing for mad long.
Yo,
like at least
go ahead, Mega. I got yo. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Now listen,
I know exactly what you're saying.
Hold on.
Nah.
Go ahead, Mega.
And then the shit, you know, and at the time, you know, nigga was smoking, so the shit just stayed. It was like wintertime, so I had hooked up with a shorty out in Long Island, and she was like, yo, you should take it like I have it in the basement. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, fuck it. I tried that shit, took a spoon of it, and it was like, it was a familiar taste. You know what I'm saying? So when I tasted it, I was like, yo, that's the shit your parents used to give you like when you was sick as a baby. Like if any of y'all tasted it, y'all would know the taste. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, that shit was crazy. But I took it, went to sleep. I must have slept like 10 hours, had the best sleep of my life. Sweat crazy though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was like my experience. But it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? But I was trying to be funny on some shit like, yeah, let me get a Jolly Rancher and some soda. And, you know what I mean? All that dumb shit. You know what I mean? Nah, I took it
y'all laughing, but it'll put you where
for
you
its
want to be.
intended purposes. You know what I'm saying? I took it for the intended purpose.
Yo, check it out. I had a cough for a while. This was years ago. I had this cough, and I was taking Robitussin. I took Robitussin for like a week. That shit wasn't going away. I said, all right, I gotta go to the doctor. I go to the doctor, and he gave me some strong ass cough syrup. I don't even remember what it was, but it was lean. Cause I came home. I came home and I took the doses that I was supposed to take, that I thought I was supposed to take, using that fucking little Robitussin cup. Right? Yo, using that Robitussin cup. And I think I took too much of the shit and I was high. I was like, oh, I'm high. Nigga, I put on some Chopped and Screwed and enjoyed the ride.
you was sipping on some real ass ball. That BARE.
Hey, Hurt, you heard him.
Some.
You make that shit.
Hey, some. Tell us about that pull-up, man. You seem like you know something about it, man.
Yeah, I'm from Texas. That's why I was trying to tell him. Like he was probably sipping on some legit ass bar. That's BARRE. They don't even make that shit no more. So now they be making activists. Well, they don't even make activists no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But they stopped making bar like 2004, 2005 type shit.
Let me ask you something, bro. When Texas nigga be talking about the slab, bro, what is the fucking slab?
That's so a slab. That's your car. But the thing is, you have to touch every part of the car. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just you get a car.
Yeah. You got. I get that part, nigga. We Georgia boys, nigga. We know about. You know what I mean. We don't play around with the cars now. I understand that part now.
So for us, you gotta have some swangers with the Vogues.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the rims that poke out. You know what I'm talking about?
I get you.
Yeah.
If you got a real slab, it's gonna have some candy paint. It's gonna have a grill on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to have the flakes in there. Mm-hmm. You got to touch that interior, custom sounds. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some screens. You got to touch every inch of the car.
I'm with you.
Can't forget the lights. You got to get the neon lights up in that.
Pop trunk.
Yeah, pop trunk, all of that.
Pop my trunk with fat past death.
Yep. Yeah,
that shit costs like a motherfucker to do all that shit.
I heard Matthew's about to drop some knowledge on niggas, man.
For real.
That shit costs, man.
We don't do none of that shit in New York.
Man,
but like I was saying though, as far as what I was saying as far as like y'all would be familiar with the taste. I know back in the days, like you could have bought it over the counter as cough syrup. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a substance. So that's why I'm like, if y'all tasted it, y'all be, and if y'all ever got sick as a kid, y'all be like, oh, I know what this is.
Y'all, it's like understand, like before niggas started making meth and fent mainstream, it was a lot of the chemicals that niggas used to just walk in the stores and buy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shit. And now they're banned, and you know they got to go through. If you seen Breaking Bad, like they used to just walk in the store and buy them, and it turned to these niggas having to like make and go buy shit illegally that you used to just be like, let me get this big bag of extra bleach.
Whatever. No, do y'all know the history of meth though?
Nah.
the history of meth is crazy.
What you mean? Talk to
like,
us.
wasn't the German army like the German army during World War II? Like, weren't they all methed out?
Exactly. Well, not all of them, but it was a experimental drug that they were trying to make to create super soldiers.
Yeah.
They were trying to make a drug that would make soldiers both more pliable to take orders and follow commands, and make it so they didn't have to sleep as much. They were trying to make super soldiers, and they came up with that.
Them niggas trying to make Terminators.
Yeah, shit is crazy.
Yeah, yo, there's video of Hitler at the Olympics, whatever Olympics that Germany hosted.
I think it was like 1960.
I've seen that. That nigga's geeked up.
That's the young one's event.
Do you guys know?
Yeah.
That's like Viagra. Them niggas was actually trying to cure like niggas with blood pressure problems, blood clot problems. Like they was trying to fix blood clot problems, and they was like, "Yeah, good." So now the blood's flowing. You good? And the niggas just woke up like with massive boners.
My dick hard.
nigga woke up like, "Nigga, I'm great."
And they was like, "Yeah, we got something here." They were like, "We got something here. Fuck this blood clot bullshit, man."
Right.
Let me get some more. Give me some more.
It worked.
So my heart's still fucked up, but my dick is
This
hard.
is working like a motherfucker. But a die happy.
We're good. And if I die, I die. Fuck it.
You right.
Might as well, goddammit.
Might as well.
Hey, oh
Taking the
God,
honey.
man.
Nobody taking the honey. Nobody taking the honey. Nobody. All right.
You feel me?
No, I'm talking about that honey. That new honey shit everybody be talking about.
Oh, what?
Oh, no, nigga. Hey, nah, that honey the truth, bro.
What you talking about? What?
That honey the truth. That royal honey, homie.
Hey, schoolers, what's up with the honey?
Is that the Cameron shit?
Yeah, I don't know what Cameron got.
The pink
How
tiger
big
or
them
something?
got it in the gas station, nigga.
I don't do that gas station shit.
Nah.
Them got the pink pony.
No, I'm talking about the royal honey, like them Arabs sell that shit because they use it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I learned about it. Like
Never heard of it.
Nigga, it works.
Man, try this.
You're gonna have to put the picture in the thread or something, because I don't, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
You might as well start posting that shit in every thread like that full stack nigga.
Lord, give me a sign. He said it's pink horse.
Didn't they say it got Cialis in there? Somebody exposed it in the BX thread. It's got Cialis in it.
So?
Wait, really?
I don't give a fuck. My wife loves it. My wife loves it. Fuck it.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying.
Now if it works,
these niggas ain't knowing. These niggas ain't knowing.
I ain't mad if it's working, bro. Do your thing, man. Shit, you can't hate on the results. My man in the Lord give me a sign in the comments that Cam's one is called Pink Horse, and yeah, I've been seeing him pushing that in interviews and shit. And I mean, like you said, only you know if you take the shit and it work, then that's. For me, fuck it. If your wife ain't complaining, nigga, then
I took it just playing around. It's like, oh, what is this? You know? Nigga, I'm telling you, it's vibranium, nigga.
I'll never forget. Like 5-6 years ago, I had moved in. I was in this old apartment. I had just moved in, and like the person who had moved in before me, I guess they was a veteran, nigga, and they was still sending their fucking mail to me, and they kept sending it, and for so long it was just mail, and I kept putting it back in the mailbox, and but one day I go in and I check it, and I open it up and it was Viagra, bro. This nigga Viagra. And so I was scared to take it at first, and I cut it in half because it's like a diamond. You know what I'm saying? I cut that bitch in half and took half, and nigga, that shit fucking works. Like that shit, goddamn, like nigga, you regret taking this shit. You be walking around like, man.
I don't want to be like Chris Rock in that one movie, man. I think I love my wife.
Yeah. I think I love my wife, right? Hey man, that got the marriage shit kind of different, man. Because some nights you be turned up, man, and she really will got them fall asleep on your ass.
Oh yeah. I
believe you gotta get married to experience that.
Yeah.
What does it do for you, Herb Mathis? What results? No homo, you know, but what does it do for you?
God damn, it took me back when I was about 19.
Exactly, take you back to college.
Yeah.
Stamina wise.
Yeah, like,
hey, first of all, shout out to CSID, man. Appreciate you joining, bro. What's good? I'll run the show.
That's a troll.
Okay,
shout out to him for pulling up, man. Shout out to the
at least they had the heart to pull up first.
Yeah, shout out, man.
Right.
He tried it, man. Don't forget who run the show, bro. I'll mute you. I'll kick your ass out, though. Don't forget that, man.
Wait, no. So that was our first troll?
That was the very first troll, man. So shout out to you, Latrong, whatever your SoundCloud is. Your music was trash. Your haircut looks weak. You definitely look like what I think an incel look like, but you know what I mean?
I'll say this. That lets you know that you're doing some shit, because they don't troll some bullshit, so that lets you know, you know what I'm saying, you're doing some real shit. So that's a first salute right there.
Hey, I welcome the trolls.
Who was that, bro?
Yes, I did.
And I love how niggas got to come in that waiting room. So I'm like, I already see who you is before you came in. But you know what I'm saying? I love it, man. And I welcome the trolls to come out, man.
No, just say in the future you got to come in with your BX name. If you can't come with your BX name, so who you know you is? Man.
You still ducking tacos. Yeah, you still ducking tacos, man.
Yep.
But it's probably Papa Pimp's people. Didn't y'all make him quit his shit last week?
Hey, hold on. Can we talk about this for a second, bro? No comment. All y'all, man. This nigga in the last thread, man, I added him after the show, and I was just like, yo, man, we want you on. He started talking about, y'all trying to ambush me, and I don't want it. I was like, yo, niggas, it's not even built like that, man. And then he started talking about paying him.
This,
go ahead, my bad. Go ahead. Say what?
So peep this though, son. All right, so you ever seen a YouTube video where it's like this cartoon of Lil Wayne and a baby, and there's somebody's like report card?
Short boy, shorty. School bus, shorty, yeah.
Well, the guy that created the cartoon, he's on Boxden, right? So he's from New Orleans as well. Shout outs to him. Broken Equipment. AKA Fat Kid. So basically,
the Fat Kid.
He posted this comment about how the same person that's that dude, right, is also Bilal. Used to also go by Young Dilla on BX. Yeah. And I'm thinking, like, that's the same person? He's like, yeah. Because he's like, he said, like, he didn't post a thread title, but he said that he made the same black belt thread. So,
yeah.
So I'm thinking, is that the same exact person? Because so I'm like, dude, mental illness on that side is
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
It's an epidemic, homie.
Like, they're the same nigga all the time. Like,
bro, this nigga Papa Pip told me he said he first he said y'all gonna ambush me, and I was just like, nah, it's not like that. You're not gonna read it. Come on, and somebody else he's using, like you said, the mental illness is real. So he got another account. He's commenting on, like, he's giving himself props to keep commenting after everything he say. Somebody named Jinx or No Jinx or something like that. So he's like, y'all niggas gonna ambush me, and he's like, yeah, they gonna ambush you. And then the nigga who I think is also him comments, plus I think if they want you on talking to all these dudes, they should pay you. And I replied to him like, first of all, bro, I do this for free. I'm not paying nobody. It ain't even that deep. You ain't gotta come on.
Not that deep at all.
Like, you feeling yourself too much, bro. Like, you the one
too much
up every bitch that you meet out there online. You know what I'm saying? Including the number.
That's just a mind fuck to me. If that's really
hold up.
I'm like, this nigga gave me like his phone number, because he told me, whenever you come to LA, Rashid, I got you. If it's like about hoes, it's about whatever. So I'm like, all right. But I came out there, I'm like, yeah, I'm in LA, man. So what's the word on this and that? He's like, oh, I'm in Seattle right now for flexing, but I'm next time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, all right.
You called his bluff. He wasn't expecting you to ever be in LA. You see what I'm saying? You called his fucking bluff. Hey, I'm out here.
That nigga hit you with the Barnell Hell, nigga.
What's oh, that's Mark. Is that Mark?
Yeah.
I'm like, if that's good, that person, dude, I'm so mind fucked if it is.
Yeah.
I'm like,
oh, hold up. Yo, who seen the video with the voiceover for the Papa Pimp shit?
Yeah, but
that was hilarious.
Hilarious.
What's going on in the video, y'all?
Pickle juice. Yeah. That shit is hilarious.
I gotta look that one up. What's going on in there?
Somebody got to drop the make them
overstuffed corn dog head.
Yeah, y'all gotta drop the link. Y'all gotta drop the link in the thread, bro. Because I ain't saying it.
I gotta find that shit.
I'm gonna do a reaction video to his video, man, just because he tried to
ruin the fuck out that boy.
Yo, somebody took one of his videos and voiced over the whole video. That shit is hilarious, dog.
I see that shit. Same person, not exactly.
Y'all know I need RDC World to do a Papa Pimp video.
Yo, Lord, give me a
nigga seem to range, bro.
I'm gonna find it. Let me see.
Oh, y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. These cats be wild, man.
Website full of characters, I tell you.
Definitely.
Did y'all see that article? No, you ain't gonna lie. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm just saying, like BX is a very interesting place, and I've just never met so many people who never left wherever they from to talk about everywhere else.
Right.
Keep playing in the background.
I just found it. Oh,
hey, if you put the link in the thread,
send the link.
If you put the link in the thread, I'm gonna play the link. I'm gonna play the video in this.
It's about to go down.
Yeah, we gonna share.
They played that on New Orleans in the beginning. Oh God!
Oh shit!
Drop that link, man. Lanks.
Here we go. It's about to happen.
We're gonna share the video. We're gonna see if we can make this technology happen so the audience can watch it with us.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, let's
minus WALE.
Lanks. All right, let me see if we can make this happen. Hold on, real quick.
Lanks provided. Stinky link.
Thanks.
All right, hold up. Give me a second. I'm high as shit.
Hey, to all the trolls out there, y'all gotta come better than that, my nigga. That shit's corny.
Ass shit, bro. You better come.
Right.
Disrespect me or something, man. Like that shit was weird. That shit was light, bro.
That was trash.
Your troll game is pussy.
Super. You know what I mean?
They played that old Cash Money song at the beginning of it. That's hilarious.
All right, here we go. I'm about to.
Daddy. Oh my God. I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah, I'm stupid, man. Let's see if we can make this work real quick. I'm gonna go to.
Oh my God, it's about to be epic.
Let me say
hey, I ain't even gonna lie, Papa Pim, that's my boy. Well, that's how I am, man. I hopped on his podcast a couple times. You know what I mean? That's just how I am. I support everybody.
That's all good. Just tell him to pull up.
Okay.
Nobody got no personal
ain't
problem.
Gonna pull up. That man ain't gonna pull up. I already know you a coward, Papa Pimp. I don't want you on the show, nigga.
Uh-oh, here we go.
It's that whole ass nigga Papa Pimp, skinny Mr. Potato Head, rotten cheese stick head ass, Kansas City Jayhawk head ass, baseball glove face ass, overstuffed corn dog face ass. But now let's watch me harass these women. Get kicked out the store, get for sexual. Oh shit, that's a woman. Man, fuck that. I ain't scared. Excuse me.
Watch the reaction video. Remember that?
I just want to tell you, what's your name?
I gotta mute myself.
Yeah. Well, I just moved out here for fun. I don't give a fuck where you opened the business. Move the fuck away from me. Move up and down, all around. Just move the fuck away. Want to get some coffee? I just opened the business. Nigga standing in the fucking grocery aisle ain't no fucking. You know, I just realized who the fuck you was, nigga. You brown-hearted, nigga, fed up in the game looking for your ass, man. Get the I'm looking for you so I can start up my business. Can I get your number? We could. Nigga, you can't get shit but some frozen peas, nigga. You ain't even got no groceries. What the fuck are you even doing? You ever had green beans and peas before? Cause there's a lot of green beans and peas in here. Nigga, what the fuck? It's a lot of green beans and peas. I can start up my business. Kidnap me and make me listen to this bullshit all day. How about I get your number and we can meet up and get some green beans and peas? Back your fucking ass up, nigga. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Damn, nigga. You ludicrous. You ain't even. Let me get your number so we gonna meet up for some coffee or some or some pickle juice. You like pickle juice? Nigga, I don't even want no pickles after looking at your ass, nigga. You look like a fucking pickle, nigga. What I really really want is you to fucking shop and get the fuck out this damn store. Nigga, I don't even work here and I'm concerned about you, nigga. Damn, this nigga's still in the house. Man, see, you're embarrassing me now. See, so we're gonna do it like this. I'm about to call the police and I'm about to tell them you stuck them pickles right there up my ass. No, nigga, why the fuck would I do that? So you might as well give me the number. Nigga, you a fucking dinosaur. Nigga, you gonna bite me if I do that. Man, let me finish fucking shopping, man, before this fucking anorexic big bird bite my ass. You know what? I just realized what I did wrong. I'm standing on your left side. I should be standing on your right side. That way I'll be doing the right thing, and then you'll give me the number, right? And we go meet up for some coffee sometime. Take my number down, nigga. Fine. Oh, cool. So what's your number? So we can meet up for some coffee sometime. What's your number? 9110034. I can't wait to put this on YouTube and tell everybody they some birds. Damn, I didn't think he was going.
Yo, that was Fat Kid. He was in the BX podcast last week with us, man. The nigga who made that video.
Word.
That was Fat. Remember the dude who showed up with the Papa Pimp logo?
Hey, shout out to Fat Kid. That nigga got super talent.
Yo, I need Fat Kid.
Man. The legend.
Uptown. Fat Kid, if you watching this, bro, I need you back in the next BX.
He wants to pickle you.
Yo, we was dying. Yo,
what are you saying? I got a business.
Oh my god, bro! I cannot believe that, man. Yo, shout outs to my guy for making that, bro. Just I'm dumbfounded right now, man. He was with us last week. Remember, we thought it was him at first. We were like, yo, is that Papa Pimp? Nah, it was him because he just good with the smileys and all that shit.
Papa Pimp going to be on his podcast tomorrow, I think, at 6 or 7 his time.
There's the other video too. Fat Kid trolled him. He came on his podcast.
Oh, that shit was funny too.
For real?
Yeah.
Play the fuck out of that boy.
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm sure he's actually just.
Oh, he called up. He was like, I just need some advice. I'm not really good at talking to women. He had him going.
So he said, "You're not from the form or anything, is you?"
Bro, that was, and yo, I love how that nigga was like, "Oh my god, it's an actual woman." look, that 304, and then them videos. Somebody got his ass to a T, bro. I need you on the next show, Fat Kid, man. You know what I'm saying? Need you on that next show, bro, for sure. Need you to help with some reaction videos, man. That was wild right there.
That's crazy.
You want to go for some coffee or maybe some pickle juice?
Wow. Y'all is wild, man. Yeah, so I'm like, nigga, I invited you on the show. You tried me talking about some money, so now I'm going to treat you like a hoe, nigga. We going to roast your ass, man. That's what it is, bro.
Hold up. He got a podcast tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it's around.
Y'all send the links, man. We need the what you call it? Brigade that nigga podcast, man. Everybody's you don't want the smoke the smoke gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying?
Here come the links for the
But nah, I logged on too. If one dude, I don't know his name, but there's one dude that be riding his nuts. If you ain't riding his nuts, he'll boot you. You ain't trying to hear
Oh, y'all put it in there, man. I'm gonna try to pull up tomorrow, man. I really will try to pull up.
Yo, you went in there and trolled him?
Oh yeah, I sure did do this.
Hey, Fat Kid, bro. Let me ask you this, bro. I mean, I'm gonna need your help, man. We gonna have to. We got to make some more videos, bro. Not necessarily about Papa Pimp, man. We need to we have the talent just in this room alone, but with the niggas on BX, we have the talent to put together our own version of like a RDC.
Yeah, man. I be thinking about that shit all the time. It be too many trolls on that bitch, so I don't never bring the idea.
I get what you're saying.
Trolls and shit.
In that forum, yeah, it's like, your idea it get lost too quick in the jokes and shit, but. Like you got talent, man. That shit had me dying, man.
Appreciate it, man.
I was like, yo, I recognize. As soon as I seen the smiley with that nigga with the MJ smiley, I'm like, yo, I know this nigga. This is a fat kid, bro.
This is just the way you say you're not from the form, is you?
Hey,
You're not
fat
from the
kid.
form. You're not from the form, is you?
Yo, man. Some real talent.
Fat kid, are you Phil No Bat? Fat kid?
My twin brother.
Oh man, that's dope. Yeah, because I'm on your page right now, and it says put Phil No Bet backwards or whatever if you can't find it. Man,
Yeah.
you got some legendary stuff. Hey y'all, hey, subscribe to Broken Equipment YouTube page. Give them a plug real quick.
Hell yeah, put it in the thread, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep.
And I've been subscribed for the last 8 years, man.
No, it's different.
Those are,
Yo,
Baby Lil
man.
Wayne video.
And the funny thing is, Cuddy Sark was a dude who was on the podcast last week, and we was talking about like when niggas get on BX and end up getting a smiley made out of them or their girlfriend or some shit. But it was Cuddy that said like that shit should be reserved. He said it should be reserved for the lowest of the low. I ain't saying Papa Pimp is the lowest of the low, but I'm saying he was saying it should be reserved for the niggas who want to get on and act like.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Girl at work.
I agree. Like, niggas like Baggio. I thought Baggio came back on some chill shit.
Yeah, because he got did so dirty. He got did so dirty. He chilled the fuck out. Like, man, let me just come back and be humble as fuck, man. I don't want niggas to get on my ass again.
That one dude that's from Atlanta always on his ass.
The snitch.
Zone 3.
Yeah.
Mr. Perfect.
Yo, what happened to Baggio?
Man, I just remember
Now, what you
they
say?
would be posting his sister. They would be calling his sister. They would be posting his girl. Baggio would just get treated.
Oh,
He was posting.
I thought it was something new.
Oh no!
What about Porky Jeans? Where Pork?
He used to have a nigga on there acting like his dad.
Pork, they would be calling his sister a tranny.
But I can't. Nah, the dude from ATL, he posted receipts. He said he was at a hotel, whatever. He pulled up and ended up smashing the man baby mama, and then the baby mama ended up telling him all this shit about him.
Oh
Yeah.
man!
Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Phone
That's
dead of daddy.
Hey man, quick question. Who the fuck is the nigga on BX named Baddie? Like, what man is calling himself Baddie?
That probably who it is too.
I have no idea, man.
I ain't seen Pork in a minute.
Like, I mean, home is talking crazy when it comes to Atlanta.
Oh, boy from Canada.
I don't know where he's from, but his name is Baddie, and I'm like, what man names himself that? You know
I know just who
what
you talking about too.
Not
Robert
Buddy,
Catalan in
but
real life. And wasn't he an actor, Robert Catalan or something? His sister name like Danielle or something.
Something like
Shout
that.
out to Neek. You still BX favorite, Neek. Slide through.
Oh yeah, neat, yeah.
Y'all bringing up some real OGs, man. I want to say it was Pork. I don't remember who it was, man. I know
think it was Pork.
Y'all remember the dude who, for real, I'm not making this up, man. They found this nigga's grandma's grave.
Yup.
And put the Michael Jordan crying smiling face over it.
That's too far.
Yeah, niggas was making drill
This
videos.
was pre-drill. Yeah, this was pre-drill.
That was the snitch. That was somebody calling out the snitch, wasn't it?
That was the snitch, man. They started bodying him, man. Like, yo, this you. And then they said, like, here lies the snitch. And then it was like, who gives a fuck?
Oh my.
That was the meanwhile dude, right?
Yeah, he was the one that would meanwhile every time. Meanwhile, Lil Wayne over here, and meanwhile, nobody ain't heard from Young Thug or the snitch since then, man.
Right.
Hey, all that meanwhile stuff is funny though.
Yeah, it was. He had some good stories, man.
Yeah.
Was he really even working with Young Money in it? Was he just like on some?
No, he said he was down. He said he was 300 Entertainment. Some kind of executive or whatever.
You believe it?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't believe that at all.
Yeah, it's like, all right,
on,
you got all
man.
this time to
Think
be on
about it.
boxing, but you an executive at 300 Entertainment.
Right.
All right.
Right.
All right.
They get that nigga some Young Thug tickets to just promote on BX. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Hey, that nigga
nigga that shit through
Spotify
Instagram.
I heard he was an intern.
Right.
R.I.P. Cash Money Vamp. R.I.P. Cash Money Vamp. BX OGs.
Hey, I remember him, man. And then I remember seeing him on the first 48 too.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
No, not even being funny. He had an episode when he died.
I remember that shit too.
When he got killed.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I saw that shit too.
Hey, say. No, but like.
Hey, now hold on, y'all.
I didn't know that.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not knowing that story. Somebody gotta break that down.
Oh,
Cash Money Vamp was on BX. He used to be with Birdman in them, man. And they were crew.
And look, hold on. KB Scorpion still gotta tell him. So Johnny, this nigga, he was on BX, right? He used to always be posting like, nigga, I'm fucking Birdman cousin. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting money. I'm in New Orleans. And he would be like, nigga, I'm going to the show tonight. I'm getting money. And like we was talking at the beginning of the show, niggas who don't got nothing going on in life think everybody capping on about everything. And so he would be posting like, nigga, I'm really living this life. Niggas be like, we don't believe you. Show us your cash money. He'll post a picture of his cash money chain. Niggas be like, your jewelry's fake. He ended up getting murdered. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. I'm not being funny. And his death ended up being an episode of the first 48. You know what I'm saying? The episode called Cash Money Vamp. You can Google it. Cash Money Vamp, first 48.
They used to say his name on the old Cash Money song.
Yeah, and he really was
Millionaire's Dreams.
You know what I'm saying?
Millionaire's Dreams. You can hear Birdman say Cash Money Vamp. He said,
Yeah, and he died, like, you can see when he got killed. He was in a big-ass limo, stretch Bentley, the night he got killed outside the club. And so niggas was calling him Cap all that time, and he was living everything he was talking about on BX. You know what I'm saying? He was a BX.
Man, rest in peace. That's sad.
It puts things into perspective that BX is still a very big website. When you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, who's on there.
Rest in peace, Cash.
everybody on there, man.
Yeah.
Joe Budden, Trey Songz, 50 Cent, everybody been on Box.
Hey, what's up, Joe Budden? What's up, man?
He gave it a shout out before. That's the Boxden on that. I think
goddamn Jesse Williams made a fucking Twitter post about BX.
Jesse Williams.
Lupe been on Boxden. He's got an account, I think.
Yeah, we talked about my rap
That's the nigga from ASAP Mob.
Y'all remember whenever WALE had a fucking thread deleted on fucking hip hop?
Oh yeah.
Who did?
Wale is trash.
Wale, we used to get him with the trash bag every time. That thing she used to get me somebody be like, I just saw Wale behind the Walgreens.
You be like, bullied that nigga, homie. That wasn't fair.
Oh shit!
Hey, they used to get me every time, man. I just saw Wale out in front of my mom's house. You click on the thread every time.
It's like them. I just saw Jay-Z, and it'd be the camel and shit.
Right.
I fall for that shit every time.
Every time. Jay-Z spotted. You be like, you got it. That's dirty, man. Man, that's funny as hell right there, bro. Shout outs to Jay-Z for, you know what, man, for giving inspiration to all the ugly niggas that not only can you get money, but you can literally get the baddest in the game with that money, man.
Yeah, and shout out to Jay-Z for this halftime show at the Super Bowl, nigga. I'm hyped.
Oh, is he doing the Super Bowl?
First.
Jay-Z, he the one that do all like the little entertainment now.
Yeah, he got paid for that.
Hold on. Wait, before y'all go further, fuck all that, man. I'm happy for the Super Bowl, of course, but why the hell, when it was in Atlanta, we had to all of a sudden, ain't nobody want to goddamn have hip hop perform shit, really.
Oh, we got past Nealon.
I couldn't tell then, goddamn.
Let me explain something to y'all, man. We don't talk about Super Bowls here in Atlanta. Let's move on.
You ain't lying, but no, bro. I'm saying like when it was down here, the same thing LA doing, which is dope, which I can't wait to see. I'm like, why the hell we couldn't do that shit when we had it here?
Wait, cause was that the year when niggas was still like mad about cap and all that, and like boycotting everything?
Yeah, supposedly.
That mad about Beyonce, really.
Yeah,
but shit, you got Big Boy. You know what I'm saying? Big Boy was on a halftime show, so as an Outkast supporter, you know what I'm saying? I take that.
I fuck with Big Boy. I fuck with Big
Boy. And his performance was dope too.
Yeah.
I wanted more though, bro. I wanted more, man.
I was.
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you.
Especially
He caught a little bit of hate
considering-
and backlash though. He
I
caught a little
mean,
bit of hate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all looking forward to this halftime show about to come up with Dre and Snoop?
Definitely, yeah. Like I feel.
I really
All
can't
right,
wait.
yo. So like, now go ahead.
No, I was saying I really can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Like this the one right here to me.
Right. Watch it be the first Super Bowl in history with technical difficulties.
They're like, but while you're waiting, we got this Taylor Bennett video you can watch. It works just fine.
We ran out of electricity.
Electricity.
By the way, I want to say something because I ain't one of them bandwagon fans that, hey, my team in the playoffs, I show up wearing all the gear, and then my team get their ass kicked out of the playoffs and act like I was never there or some shit. So I'm a Raiders fan. You know what I'm saying? We was in the playoffs for 6 fucking days. We made the playoffs on a Sunday and got knocked out on Saturday. Now, I'm not a big fan of blaming the refs. I'm happy to say that my team was ass this year, and we probably deserved to get, and we weren't going to win no Super Bowl this year. That's facts. Derek, I always forget his fucking name. Carr, he's not a great quarterback. Number 4,
some of them niggas out.
He's not a good quarterback. I don't like him. All right. With that said, man, that whole shit with losing the game by a touchdown where you had a play where an opponent scored on a whistle that was blown dead. That's the type of shit that make people just turn off a sport and never come back to that shit. Because that's the type of shit that just make you go, what the fuck, man? I'm telling you, bro. Like,
that's facts.
For real.
That's facts.
So fuck
That's
the
facts.
NFL, bro. And I ain't saying it's something like I ain't ever gonna watch again or some bullshit like that. But that do be the type of shit is the reason why I watch basketball now more than NFL. I kind of tune in a little bit and move on because this shit seems so rigged. If Brady would have won it this year, I definitely would have been like,
I'm saying though, but like how you gonna say that and then say basketball? You feel me? It's like basketball literally had the refs that was betting on the game.
But you know what? First of all, I accept that the refs, that's happening in every sport. We gonna pretend like that one nigga that only got caught in that one sport, right, is the only nigga that ever did. It's happening in every sport. It's players in the sport, and it's players that throw games too. That missed field goal from 20 yards that got on an easy kick that lost a regular season game that nobody cared about but the bookie.
Yeah.
The kicker took a payout on that. The kicker's contract wasn't shit. So
that nigga, he was like that dark skinned nigga from Blue Chips.
Yeah, but here's my thing, man. If the refs gonna be in, I'll just say this and be done with it, man. If the refs is in on it in basketball, at least, and we see some bullshit calls in basketball because the fouls can be any, but at least make me believe it a little bit. With football, it's to the point where they're like, "Fuck you, audience." You caught a ball in your face. Yeah, go ahead.
I definitely agree with you because it's like. They straight changed the rule in front of your face to the point where we don't even know what a touchdown is anymore.
Don't even know what
it's
the
like,
catch
yo,
is.
he caught it. He went over the goal line. He hit the pylon. And like, I remember that.
He rolled on his back 3 times.
Yeah, it's like, it's all types of.
He got up and said, catch me.
I feel like, that's probably the most fixed game ever, especially now with all these COVID rules. I feel like, that's just an excuse to control the game. Like, oh, this person's going into the protocols this week, so he can't play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit is straight bull if you ask me, man. So I agree with you,
Yeah.
That ain't gonna stop me from watching. No, I ain't even gonna front. Cause like we got all the complaints, but then it's like, all right, come Sunday, you get another game like Kansas City versus Buffalo, nigga, you tuning in.
Hey, it was a great game. You can't take that back.
But I treat it like wrestling.
WWF
circus.
Hey, it really is, circus, man, because I tell you one damn thing. I said, now, if Brady come back from another goddamn 28-3,
that's what I was about
to say. No goddamn well. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no motherfucking way.
Boy, ain't no way.
Brady, why don't you do us all a favor and go fucking quit, nigga? Go raise your fucking family, man. Niggas is tired of seeing you in the fucking football uniform, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I'm saying, like, I want to see if he can get 8. You feel me?
No, fuck that. You good? You
got
like, you good?
Yeah, exactly.
You good?
Fuck 'em.
You good?
Fuck 'em.
Why don't you get 8 years in a row with your fucking family, man? Go on up out of here, man. You been in the league for my whole life, man. Go on, man.
Can't get to know you, nigga.
Yeah, they don't even know that nigga, man. It's niggas in fucking Boston that know Tom Brady more than his son, man.
Y'all think if AB was there, the game would have been different?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yo, and I also feel like if Tom do retire now, AB about to catch even more heat. It's like, nigga, you ruined this white man's good legacy.
And AB, I just want the way that he left the Raiders. Thank you. I'm happy that they had the way they panned out for the Bucks, for them signing him, and for the fact that he got signed. The way you left my team, and they left them after they made a big gamble on you in free agency. Fuck you, AB, and I'm glad you're not in the league, and I'm glad the Bucks is out there sitting at home just like my sorry ass team. So fuck all y'all. I'm bitter as fuck, man. So I'm glad.
I seen a nigga on BX call that nigga ABCTE.
Mr. Big Concussed.
Yeah.
I love Boxden, dog. My God.
Well, I keep coming on that bitch.
I love what I love about BX, man. When you see something posted, man, or whatever, like whatever the article is, I just be like, niggas finna flame this motherfucker. I can't wait.
No matter what it is.
I seen one earlier today. I wrote it down. I ain't read the article. It just said BX member planned a Burger King robbery and died in it. I was like, niggas finna go in.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's like, niggas finna go in. Your death about to be a source of comedy, my brother. Like,
it really is.
Yo, hold up. Yo, speaking of some crazy shit, deaths. Fucking Darwin Awards. Yo, you seen that chick jump in the fucking lake?
Nah.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, drowned in front of her family.
Wait, somebody jumps in front of a lake and drowns? Nobody just jumps in and gets
it? It was
her,
like one of them frozen lakes. It was like a frozen lake. She jumped in and was swimming. You know how they be just cut up big ass hole in a frozen lake?
Yeah. So it was thin ice.
People don't realize your body will freeze seize up real quick from that ice.
Oh yeah.
Right, so we just off of like 5 seconds of the story, we already know she white. We already know.
Hold up. Nah, it's a Russian. It's a. Hold on, let me look at the article. It's a Russian. What is it called? Orthodox Epiphany. It's some religious shit, right?
Okay.
And they cut a hole in the ice on this river or this lake, and you're supposed to jump in the water and jump back out. But the story is they have places that you can do this where they have like all type of security measures, and they have an ambulance standing by, and they got people to pull you out if you get fucked up, and they got a cage inside the water so you can't go nowhere.
Okay.
They made their own hole at a different part of the lake, I guess, because they didn't want to be around all the regular people. And she like dived into the water, and she went down so far that the current took her ass.
Oh, away from the hole they cut out.
Yeah.
So she like trapped under there.
Gone.
Yeah, like the current just took her. Cause like if you watch the video, she doesn't like walk into the water. She drops into the water. Like she jumped into the fucking water. So her momentum took her down, and then the current just took her ass. And her husband ran in and tried to find her, and she was gone.
That's like
she was crazy, B.
That's like she jumped on the treadmill. It's like, yo, it's already moving.
Hey, right. Essentially, yeah. She did the sign of the cross. She jumped up in there, and she just swept away.
Hey, y'all, man, rest in peace to that dumbass broad jumped in the frozen lake and got swept away by the current.
Oh no, on 55th Street.
My nigga,
can't just pray about this.
He said we can't just pray about this. Heard you stupid.
BX still gonna be BX.
Yeah. Shout out to that BX member, and that would have been. Bro, you know
how you put it in drive, custard.
Oh man, that nigga the reason why I was late to this shit. Nigga kept on calling my phone all day.
That nigga said
Hey, Fat Kid, was that you that made that thread calling some artist J Warm?
J Warm?
Niggas called J Cole J Warm.
No, it was another artist they posted and they called the nigga J Warm.
Corday, you right.
Corday,
That's my fault. You right. It was
Damn.
J Warm.
Nah, J Warm.
Oh shit, man, got no. So that's the thing about the internet that, like, you know, for real, like, if back in like our days, like, not only if you was just a kid at school, like, you know, obviously if you got your ass kicked, it was known by like whoever went to your school. But obviously if you was famous too, it was only so much hate that could come to you. Meaning niggas had to go out their way to mail you fan mail, then you had to choose to read it or not. And like now, if you step out and anything happen, like if you trip over something, if you got a booger in your nose, if your pants rip or anything, it's like you get the jokes from the best comedian in everybody town. Everybody coming at you. Niggas who ain't got nothing going on got jokes for your ass, nigga.
Right. This shit is true.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what though? But you know what though? Exactly what you just said. Them same folks, like who trying to roast everybody, they gotta be able to take it when that famous motherfucker shoot back at them.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
A lot of them can't take it because the first thing they'll say is, "Oh, are you paying me attention? You got so much money. What the fuck that means, nigga? I talk shit just like you do."
Remember when niggas didn't like LeBron was probably the first athlete I ever heard say it in real words. And I like, but remember when LeBron he lost the playoff game and they were asking him about it, and he was like about people making comments online. He was like, I'm rich as fuck, basically. Like he was like, at the end of the day, they gotta go to work tomorrow. He was like,
he's like, yo, when I wake up, I'm gonna still be LeBron James.
Yeah, you gotta go to work.
Go back to your born laws.
Yeah, and like niggas got mad at him saying like, don't be mad. He just said 100% facts, nigga. Yeah, he gonna hoop tomorrow at his time.
That's when he had lost the finals.
Yeah.
That's like that nigga Randy Moss. Like, Randy, you know what I'm saying? Like 10 grand. He's like, what's 10 grand to me? You know what I mean? He's like, how you gonna pay?
Straight cash, homie.
Hey, you talking about?
What you mean? Hey, I'll get real creative, man. The niggas find me. I'm paying in stamps. I'm paying in penny rolls. Nigga, all kind of
rush card. How about rush card? More black bitch.
Hey, since I talk about that, did y'all see?
This nigga said the rush
meme
card.
or the little thing on the internet when they were saying that I can't think of the dude's name, like the Rams with the blonde hair, but they said when he got paid,
Odell.
you know, he requested Odell. When he got paid, he requested Bitcoin, and the price of Bitcoin went down. So they're trying to say that he was an idiot and shit like that. What y'all think about that?
Hey, see, this one we need not root with that nigga.
Hey, where you at? No comment.
Right.
Go ahead. Yeah. Where you at?
I'm bad. I missed that. Say it again. Something about Odell Beckham and Bitcoin.
Yeah.
They were saying when he first came to the Rams, he signed. He was like, "Pay me in straight Bitcoin." And I forgot what they said the numbers was when he signed, but of course Bitcoin went down. So they're like, "Oh, he's stupid." You know, he basically played the whole year for 60,000 or whatever the number was. You know, way over what he's worth. So they're basically trying to clown on for. Go ahead.
The amount got slashed in half, and then he's still gonna have to pay taxes on it. So it was like the equivalent of what he playing for this season is about 60,000. My opinion of it, I feel like that's the gamble, that's the risk that comes with you investing into cryptocurrency or Bitcoin. But I feel like at the end of the day, he took it as a long-term investment. So shit, just hold it.
I was just about to say that.
Hold up. So he got paid in Bitcoin last year?
This year.
Hold up, this year?
2021. 2021. This football season. 2021.
Yeah. When he came through with the Rams, I believe, right?
Right.
So that's about what, like October?
So like it wasn't his whole salary because like with the Rams, like he got like a partial check per se. It wasn't set at 200,000.
Exactly. It wasn't he's already getting that other money from the Giants deal, I believe.
I thought with the Browns. Okay, Giants.
Well, it might be the Browns
until he sell it, though. You know what I'm saying? The money can go back up next year.
See, that's the question. It's like to a certain extent, I think it's like getting stock options, right? Like if you work for a company and you get if you work for a company and part of your salary is in that company's stock, you don't have to pay taxes on the stock that you get until you sell it, I believe.
Okay.
So I don't think he has a tax issue. I don't think it's a taxable event, but I could be wrong because it's payroll tax. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could be wrong, but that's what he got lawyers and accountants for.
Like you sounded right to me.
No,
but
he basically right. Yeah, like payroll. If you got stock, it doesn't go down as payroll tax, like you said, until you sell it or until you leave the company.
Yeah.
You don't pay no taxes on it.
But here's the other thing though. He got paid in Bitcoin. 1 Bitcoin is equal to 1 Bitcoin. So like I tell everybody that I know, don't count Bitcoin in dollars.
Yeah.
It's not dollars, it's Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? If I had 1 Bitcoin yesterday and the fiat price goes down to $1, I still got 1 Bitcoin.
And you know what else? And another thing is, Bitcoin is very volatile. So the same people, that's what people don't understand who watch it. You're supposed to watch it every day, but people who on the outside who are going, he signed it and the price went down. Understand something. And those of y'all who invest or even just watch the market, you know this is facts. Yesterday afternoon, my phone, I was getting alerts on my Apple Watch, and it was saying, on Cash App actually, and it was saying, price of Tesla has gone down 5%. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, oh, niggas better buy now. This morning, I wake up, price of Tesla has gone up 5%. So I'm saying, if you panicked and sold yesterday, you lost money. You see what I'm saying?
Lost it.
And so the same people who saying, Odell, you lost money because the price went down, they don't know, you know what I'm saying, where those like he said, 1 Bitcoin is 1 Bitcoin. Who knows where the ultimate price ends up for that Bitcoin that he possesses? Just because it's worth less fiat money today doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, in a month or 2 or 3, 4 years from now, that might not be worth 3, 4, 5 times as much in fiat money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I know my Bitcoin negative.
Hey y'all,
what up?
Rest in peace, Kobe, man. I believe this was the day that he passed.
It was.
Was
2 years ago. It's been 2 full years. Was it? Yeah, because that was before COVID.
Yep. That was just like Aaliyah. That nigga checked out before the world changed.
Shit, you know, no lie, man.
Right.
So rest in peace, Big Cole, man. That was crazy how you went out.
And this little baby girl. That's the cold part. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's tragic as Kobe was. That nigga was a grown man. That nigga was older than all us. Like, bro, you definitely lived your life. I'm like, little mama ain't even get a chance.
Yeah. And,
Right.
And like I said, I was watching the game last night, and I seen at least 4 or 5 players who their dads was in the NBA. You know, Tim Hardaway's son, Gary Payton's son, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. It was more. I can't even think of, but it was more. Andrew Wiggins, his dad played in the NBA. So I was.
He did. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he was like, he kind of flamed out. He had a coke problem.
Hey, man, the way he made it, you feel me? The way he was up in there.
but he made the club. But like I was looking at this, and I was just be thinking, damn, we ain't never gonna get to see, like you said, whether it's his daughter or the next Kobe, his son. You know what I'm saying? Or the moments of him being like a coach on the sideline, or like, we got robbed too. You know what I'm saying? We got robbed, man. Like, there's a lot in that mind that it's still a lot to share that nobody ever gonna get to ask. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true. That's true. And it's like, yo, honestly, like this nigga Kobe became much more likable to me after he retired. You feel me? Just like this nigga Tom Brady became likable to me when this nigga left the Patriots and went down to Tampa Bay.
Fuck Tom Brady.
Yeah, lying. Fuck. What you talking about? Somebody business. For real.
You tried to sneak that in there, but it's.
I definitely did. I definitely tried to sneak it in.
Nah, man, it's actually all love, man. I don't even hate Tom Brady, man. It's actually like you said, man. It went from hate to, it's just like you can't do nothing but respect it, man. At the end of the day, if you don't like it, you know what I'm saying, beat it. You know?
Yeah, exactly. But like Kobe, like after basketball, I'm like, oh, this nigga actually cool. You see what I'm saying? Like when he not trying to just be the Terminator, he show like his personality and like intelligence. Like, damn, all right. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this nigga got a whole lot to bring to the table, like off the court. You feel me?
Right.
And it's like, yo, like like No Days, you definitely right. Like, yo, we got robbed of all of that.
Yeah, and I'm sad thinking about it, man. Like I said, his daughter and everything, and the way they talk about it, it seemed like she would have had some. She had some skills on the court.
Yeah.
And awkward transition, but I'm thinking about women's basketball. And I got a question for y'all, man. So Candace Parker, right?
Oh boy.
I used to not have a crush on her, not want her, but it's something about I used to like Candace Parker when she would come on shows and stuff and talk. But me knowing that she gay, and especially the kind of girl that she with, like this big ugly white girl, it's it was something about. Did that affect the way y'all see her when she talk on shows? I'm being honest, for me,
yes.
I don't hear nothing you gotta say now.
Yes.
I ain't even know she was gay till she got married.
Me same here.
Exactly. Especially seeing as cause she was married to a nigga first, you feel me? And then it was I was actually on BX defending her because somebody on BX was nigga, she dyking, yada yada yada. And I pulled up the picture her and her husband. It's nah, no, she not. You just trying to destroy our black queens and all that. Mm-hmm. It's oh man, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then some other nigga on BX said, Candace done took her talents to Mouth Beach.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Shit. Oh, Vince Carter gift. It's over.
That was good. Hey.
Not one. Not two. Not three. Yo. But let me ask you. No, go ahead.
Yo, so I don't. Y'all know I'm not into sports like that.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do watch sports, and it's gonna sound real chauvinist, I don't want to hear a female voice at all.
I have a thought on that. I'm kind of with you, and I'm kind of against you. I want to say this. You know what I noticed? Every woman on sports, they have a woman on the show because it's a male-dominated world, right? It's males all over the game. It's males who call it. It's male coaches. And so I get the original idea of them wanting, even me on this show, I always encourage, I'm like, if it's any women on BX, please join. I don't mind having a woman in the room, right? Just for the female energy. Here's the problem I have, though. When you watch even any of these games or the sideline reporters, the woman comes on and she talks in a voice like this because she tries to put on her most masculine voice. We want you on because you a woman. I just want to hear a woman's point of view talking but we don't get that. And so because of that, I feel no comment. But he said, I just don't want to hear y'all at all. Can we just keep this shit the man's world right here? Instead of me hearing some fake deep voice like this because y'all all trying to put on the same masculine female voice. I don't hear that shit at all.
Check. For the most part, I watch boxing. I watch any fight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's bantamweight. You know what I'm saying? I watch any fight. I don't really get into basketball. I barely watch football. I don't watch football at all. I watch basketball every now and then. But if I'm watching a fight, I really don't want to see a female. I don't want to hear a female voice.
Yeah. Why is that?
Why? Go ahead and tell us why.
Because I'm watching two dudes beat the shit out of each other. I don't want to hear from a female.
And
I know how that
me as a
sounds.
boxing head, I look at it different, man. I know I've been in the boxing ring in the gym with some women, and they look at the game completely different. They're more analytical. They'll be like, man, look at your feet. Put your foot this way. Put your foot on the outside whenever you're swinging.
And sure, you talking about boxing?
Small. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boxing head big time. Shit, you got, if you ever peep the sports section a couple years back now, because really since the homie Rich passed, I ain't really been posting too many threads. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, the homie Rich Simmons, a.k.a. DJ Manny Fresh. I look at it from a completely different perspective. You know what I'm saying? So women tend to be more detail oriented, and they look at all the small nuances whenever it comes to sports. Now, some of them, they'll get on there and don't talk about shit. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But most of the women that I've heard come on certain basketball games, boxing matches in particular, you'll have Clarissa Shields chime in, or Alicia Baumgartner, or some people like that. They'll have real good point of views whenever they're commenting on shit. But that's just my
Now,
personal take.
I respect it.
Now hold on. You just mentioned Shield. That's different. She a boxer.
I get what you're saying. And let me hold on. I want to go back to my original question. Ask Johnny K something. When I said you found out Candace Parker was gay, did it make you like not even want to hear from her more? You said immediately, like, yeah. Why?
It was disappointing, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I was just sitting up defending her and like her strong black family. And, you know what I mean? The natural black woman with the natural man. And you done left a nigga for a white woman.
Well, I don't know what it was for me, but when I saw that picture, I was like, damn, she look kind of manly. I ain't never felt like that before. But when I saw the picture of her with her new wife or whatever, I was like, damn, she kind of look
Her wife
manly.
look like Kristaps Porzingis.
And it's like, yo, I ain't in no position to judge anybody's like marriage or whatever, but it's just like the optics of it. You see what I'm saying? Especially how I was like, I was just in the argument. Okay, it's just like this, right? Like, all right, that Candace Parker thing was like Drake for me. Nigga, I was up in the barbershop defending this nigga, like, yo, this nigga might be corny, I give you all that, but yo, he can rap up. And then you find out he not writing none of them. You see what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna say this. The thing about, but the thing about female commentators in sports in general is just like, again, females deal from a point of emotion. So like as a sports fan, I can say I don't like Tom Brady for that, but when it comes to his stats and what he does, I still say as a man, you know what I'm saying, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yep.
On that note, females will say, okay, this guy, I don't like him for whatever reason, and he ain't shit, but this man is putting up numbers. Females don't know how to dictate, you know what I'm saying, emotions from logic.
They can't compartmentalize.
So sometimes when I'm watching, right, so sometimes when I'm watching, I'm like, man, get her out of here, because she's speaking from a place of emotion. She ain't speaking from a place of logic, and that's the only point I got about it.
I'm with you.
All right, so check.
That's a good point.
Let me edit what I said. Let me edit what I said. I could listen to a female talk sports if she played that sport or she was involved in that sport. Like Clarissa Shields.
I just about to say that, Doris.
Like Clarissa Shields speaking on boxing. I'll sit there and listen to her. She been punched in the face.
And no comment. No comment.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to feel like you need to apologize. Let me say something, man, because this is the thing about men. Women are allowed to have a woman's space that's in the public space. Let me make an example, like The View, right? And it's women are allowed to have a space where it's all women there. It ain't no token dude on the fucking show unless he's the invited interviewee. You see what I'm saying? Unless he's a celebrity being there to be interviewed. They're allowed to have 4 women there speaking none but bullshit for an hour. They don't have to have no dude. But we can't say, I want to watch boxing, I don't want to hear no woman. Okay, with the exception of a woman who had the experience actually being in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to apologize for that. You know what I mean?
But let me ask you this. Do any of y'all fellas watch female gymnastics?
No.
Yes.
Okay, so we're not saying, it gotta be more commentate on female gymnastics. It gotta be more because that's their sport.
Right. No, but hold on. I watch female gymnastics.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
The commentators are usually male.
Okay, I'll give you that. You're right. I'll give you that.
I mean, I only watch it because my wife is a dancer and she be into that. And you know, I like the cute little uniforms and shit. But
That's why I watch volleyball, man.
But now my point is like, you know what I'm saying, we as men, we say, okay, that's the female shit. Let them have their shit. We ain't saying, okay, we gotta have more male, you know what I'm saying, commentators. But now and we were talking about this earlier, now in this day and age, we have football, we have basketball, you got the females. Why they don't watch football and basketball like that, but they're saying, why there's more female commentators on ESPN? It's like you gotta
tell you why. I tell you why. Because we live in a male-dominated society, and we live in we live in a white male-dominated society, and white women have benefited most from affirmative action.
Exactly.
That's one part.
Yeah.
That's one part. The other part is, to be perfectly honest, the NFL wants more female viewership.
And that's the comedy right there, is that all these sports, what you just said is all true, plus the fact that we don't hold women accountable in anything, including what you just said about them wanting more viewership, right? They always talk about more viewership. Look at the WNBA and they was
Damn,
boycotting.
I was getting ready to say that.
Right? They talking about we boycotting because we don't make as much money, right? And the funny thing is, the unspoken pressure is really on men. It's why aren't you men supporting the WNBA? Why don't you men promote this when the real?
But actually, in reality, if you look at the numbers, black men are actually. Yeah, exactly.
And you know why I know it's more black men than anybody supporting it. Why? Because how many women do you know who own a WNBA merchandise, a jersey? How many women do you know who even have a WNBA team, let alone watch their games?
Yeah.
I know women who play basketball who don't watch that shit.
Watch that shit.
They watch the real NBA, so they don't even support it. You can find any woman you know and be like, well, who is your WNBA team? Who is the best ABA player right now? They don't know, but they know who LeBron is and they know who Steph Curry is. But we
I used to go to like
say. I was gonna say this though, man. The only thing they gotta do, man, to get the viewership that they may want is drop the goal to 9 feet. It's really that simple.
Big facts.
And make them play in skimpier uniforms.
Play
They gotta
in
play
some
skimpier
booty
uniforms.
shorts, baby. Y'all got
Hold on. That's a good idea, but you can't say it. I can't say it. A stud gotta say it. You gotta the stud bitches gotta say it. If they say it, them hoes to do it.
Let me say this. I had a girl that
Don't they got that Atlanta basketball league?
They have some kind of league.
Yeah.
Look, I just know that we had a football league out here back like 2000. It was before I went to LA. So this was
It's like a women's lingerie basketball.
It was the LFL, lingerie. I had a team that played in it. Listen, and they were so hot. They was playing real contact football, right? But they were so bad what they was winning. So you tuned in because of how they look. It was bad, and then you stayed and watched.
Let me add this too. I don't remember what year it was, but I went to a friend's Super Bowl party, and I think that the lingerie, they were like, okay, we're gonna have our game or whatever it was during the Super Bowl, and everybody in the house for that Super Bowl party was like, hey, fuck the halftime show, put that lingerie bowl on because, like you said, they want to see no females, tackling each other and skimpy ass shit. So you got to do what the consumers want.
Yeah.
The wild part about it is, like, one of my niggas back home in DC, his baby mama was in the little lingerie football league.
Hey, I'm telling you, one of my friends was in the lingerie football league as well.
For real.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I got a homegirl, man. She actually playing that basketball y'all were talking about. I think Buns and basketball, her little thick, big booty ass. She be out there running around out of breath and shit. Running. Bitch don't shoot none.
And and I'm gonna say this, I think a lot of women who like to say that, like, especially women who are built like Candace Parker, like an Amazon woman, whether they're 7 feet tall or not, you know what I'm saying? They like to always say the same thing. Men are intimidated by my size. Men are intimidated.
Yeah, right.
And like, I think a lot of niggas was really let down by Candace Parker being gay because, like, because she is beautiful, and niggas is like, man, we okay with a chick being 7 feet tall. And we almost thought it was possible for a woman to be like giant and be cute and be beautiful and feminine, and then of course she had to go be gay.
Right.
B544.
And Lord, give me time said she could dunk. And she could dunk. Yeah, it's like almost like your dream girl. Like, nigga, you can dunk, you can hoop, and then of course you gotta be gay.
You could take her to play pickup and shit.
Yeah, we can go Papa those and then go play pickup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, shit. You know what I'm saying? You get too drunk, she can carry you to the car. It sounds like a dream.
Alright, hey, quick question. If you and Candace Parker laying in the bed and you hear something downstairs, who getting up first, you or her?
I got the Glock.
You.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting up.
Hey, but look.
I'm getting up.
Hey, but look. And actually, here's the sleeper move right here. Let's pretend I ain't got no gun, right? I'm gonna go down first anyways. Let this thing get the upper hand. She come around the corner like Debo. She come around the corner, put this nigga in a headlock.
Like plastic, man.
She come around the corner. Who the fuck? Who in our house? Shaq.
God damn.
Shaq.
That's your bitch.
Tell this nigga D-Wade. Hey, if any of y'all was watching the Dubs Cavs game last night, D-Wade actually accidentally said the word motherfucker on halftime last night. Did y'all see this? Yeah. That was a funny moment. But yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Niggas
was trying to say that Jeezy was about to have a D-Wade kid.
What? Yeah. What does that mean?
I heard that too. I read that story.
What do y'all mean? What are you talking about?
Yeah, where that came from?
They was trying to say that that Jeezy and his wife was going let their baby be gender fluid and let the baby pick like what gender they wanted to be. And I'm like, man, this thing, nigga, this got to be cap. I'm like, I don't believe this for a second.
I can't believe shit, man. These bloggers say ever since that whole Tasha K shit, man. I'm like, wow. So these motherfuckers really be making up shit.
You said ever since who?
That Tasha K and Cardi B shit.
Oh yeah, it's just media takeout, man.
Yeah, media takeout. Yeah. They just be making up shit about people.
Media takeout is science fiction,
take a random, like you can write a random article and they'll take this shit.
Yo, you think you ready? My bad. Go ahead.
I had a couple of things on media takeout.
You did?
I was gonna say since Tasha K just got that lawsuit from Cardi for what 3.5 million, that's gonna change a lot of shit. A lot of people gonna stop talking. You know what I'm saying? So reckless.
And you know what? Everybody think they, especially everybody got social media. Everybody think they ready to be a celebrity or they want to be famous and and even have people be like, shit, for that money, I'll let people whatever about me. But you think you want that shit until motherfuckers is talking about your newborn fucking baby, bro.
Imagine that nigga Jay say they even talk about your baby crazy.
Imagine that shit, like, bro, for real. We out here talking. Some of y'all, I know Megawatt, some of y'all's fathers, man. Imagine a nigga talking about any of us saying something right now about your baby, just one man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's over.
It'll be an issue. Like, yeah.
But not only that, you know what I'm saying? Internet
is like LeBron.
Oh, go ahead.
With the white bitch that was on the side of the court talking about his kids and shit. Talk about his kids dying or whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what she said?
Yeah, that's the one
the one that did the little fake tears.
Yeah.
He kicked out the game and shit.
Yeah, I know that.
Everybody was calling them a bitch and shit, man, because the chick said that that Bronny should die in a car wreck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what
you gotta, people don't have tact. Like me, I felt Marcus Smart whenever he went into the crowd and punched that dude in the fucking face, man. Because a lot of these people be talking a lot of bullshit at games. Bro, I done been to a Rockets game and heard somebody behind me, this white dude, say nigga, man, and I got up.
Yeah,
I was about to swing on him until. Oh yeah, I forgot this is recorded, so I got to watch what I say. Until my ex at the time. No. This was years ago. You know what I'm saying? But I had a little situation going on. But my ex grabbed me and was like, "Nah, chill out." Like I was really about to swing off on dude, bro. So like a lot of these motherfuckers go to these games, get drunk, and that liquid courage get to their head, man. Not understanding that, bitch, I will whoop your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, and you know,
right here in seat 28, row 3.
Yeah, like Blaze, I think you was gonna make a point.
I was just gonna say, like, you know what I'm saying, internet is bleeding into real life. So could you imagine, you could say, okay, well, that's just the internet, I'm gonna tune it out, whatever, but you in the grocery store, Whole Foods, whatever, and this same person is saying, oh yeah, you with your whole family, and they getting on you, then it's like, okay, man, I gotta say something, because this shit, you know what I'm saying, this shit is out of control. Yeah. I can't have you disrespect my kids in public.
That's right.
Can't have that at all.
If y'all
can't
know,
have that at all.
Patrice O'Neal had to shout him out again, man. He had said something before, like, you know, men have the unspoken agreement. We don't talk to each other crazy because we know that there's a risk of violence when we're in each other's presence. We understand that the ultimate disrespect might be met with violence, right? And so the reason a lot of women can talk to you crazy or even might hit you is because in their mind, they believe there's a social contract that this man won't hit me back. And that's the same thing these fans get when they go to the game. They think because of this situation, this person really won't. They don't expect Ron Artest to come into the stand because I threw a beer at this nigga.
hey, the malice in the palace.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't think, nothing can happen to me in this setting because this person is supposed to do anything, and they don't realize everybody don't agree to the same social contract.
Like this ain't the metaverse, nigga. That nigga's running right up in the police.
What you about to say?
Yo,
that's real.
Y'all remember that show, Beyond Scared Straight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a show like that could work in today's times or no?
I feel like
it wouldn't be as aggressive. I don't think so.
That's a good point. That's a good point. It might not be as aggressive.
Listen, man.
The whole how they had motherfuckers walking with the hold my pocket and shit. I don't think they'll do that.
Yeah.
Niggas now treated like clout. They'd be like, I was on the show.
You remember? I remember when they did it again. They did like a '90s version in like '98, '99. So
I was watching that shit like 2 days ago.
Yeah, like calling all the kids faggots, all that. So they couldn't. And so it's like, I remember it was like the little warden or whatever it was like, so who's the little pussy that brought his father with him? And the little kid was like, he offered to come with me. The warden said, shut the fuck up.
Hey, maybe one of y'all can
write this down. What show?
It was Scared Straight. They did like a 90s version. This came out like 98, 99.
Oh,
yeah. Nigga, look, what niggas need to do is skit. Like, if it was a new Scared Straight, the difference is they take them to the jail, and instead of just telling them all the bad shit that's gonna happen to them, they just have to tell them all the shit that teenagers really need to hear to not want to go to jail. They'd be like, bro, you know there's no Wi-Fi here. Like, they don't let you make phone calls. You can't text nobody. They're like, you know what I'm saying? You like, man, like, yeah. So what about Minecraft? Oh man, all they got here is a fucking Sega, bro. Yeah, TikTok shit. Man, they only give you Androids here, bro. They be like, Androids? Man, I ain't going to jail, man. Everybody got Androids.
Not the green bubbles. No.
Yeah, man. That's all we got for you is green bubbles, man. Then when you get out, what happens when you get out, man? Man, check this out, bro. They gonna give you Walmart jeans. Walmart jeans.
The man say, I can't have no soy diet. I'm gluten free.
Man, everything you eat gonna be carved the fuck up, bro. Gluten's everywhere, bro. Gluten's all over the plate, man. All we got in this bitch is gluten.
Ramen for your
ass. Right. I'm telling you, bro. Like, man, just that's because you can't tell these kids you gonna get whooped. They gonna be fighting you. They're gonna be like, "Will I get internet clout? Will people know that I was here?"
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? How many followers will I get when I get out? You know what I'm saying?
You
know what I'm saying? That's the show now. You know how no it won't work? Because they got that show 60 Days In where niggas is volunteering to go to jail.
Who does that? Who volunteers to go to jail for 60 days?
Straight up.
Hey, man.
That's gonna potentially get assaulted.
I'm trying to go to DeKalb County. I ain't got nothing to do for the next 2 months. Y'all think I can go? Yeah, that's how you know Scared Straight don't work no more. Niggas are signing up to go for a check to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? And I seen them contracts, bro. The money ain't great. It's not like
how much they get paid.
Well, and it does depend. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen on some of these reality shows. I did. I made it almost to the final stages of a show that I won't say the name of it, but I'll say it rhymes with
Hell Date. Oh my bad.
It rhymes with. Duda. It rhymes with Duda bling on it. Duda bling on it. So I did the auditions all the way to the last stages of the show and seen the contract or whatever, and they was only offering for me to make it was like $300 per episode, and then I don't get paid for any of the pre-production. You on set all day, there's all these additional appearances, and then it was like, if we bring you back, if you get the second season renewed, you got to come back at the same rate. Meaning, if I blow up, I can't ask for more money. It was bullshit, man.
Yes, fried baloney.
Back here, go
ahead. They were trying to get you in that 360.
No, I just saying, I know what you're talking about too. I know exactly what you're talking about. It sounds like it's good when you in the moment. If you're not thinking right, it sounds good.
Yeah.
They're gonna have your image. They gonna ruin your image. They gonna take clip and put shit that you ain't even say on that motherfucker.
Bro, details in the contract was like, we can film anybody we know and use anything. We have permission to film at your residence even when you're not there. Yeah, y'all gonna make me look bad, bro.
Yup. Man.
For that little petty ass money, man.
We earn your image in perpetuity.
That's right.
Yup.
Mm-hmm. They made me do a psychology test. They had to ask permission, like interview your mama, calling people, asking everything. And I get some of that if it's like a marriage show. They don't want, they want to make sure they check you out. But I was just like, man, for all this, y'all ain't paying for a nigga who with a good job, or if you work for yourself and you making decent money, it's not worth it for you to put that aside and go do that.
Man, let me tell y'all a story, man. All right, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 2 on the reunion, on the second part of the reunion. Me and my brother got a little part in there with like all the cast watching this little cartoon we made about him. So we had signed this little NDA for it, and Mona Scott was trying to, just trying to do a little management deal with us, and we never ended up doing it. But like months later, I get into it with my baby mama, right? And she just slip up and she tell me like, "Well, I'm gonna take this offer that Mona Scott talked about, getting on the show to make me look like I'm abusive. I'm beating up and shit." And I'm like, man, what the fuck? It's like basically she went behind, Mona Scott went behind my back and try to get my baby mama to like just
try to throw you under the bus,
throw dirt on my name. for entertainment value. And I'm like,
that's
man,
treacherous, bro. That's
man.
That's not nice.
Hey,
I'm only in business to do fucking cartoons with you. What the fuck?
Hey, fat kid.
That's not nice at all.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, everything you just said explain why the hell we see Nori on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Bullshit. Because Nori don't need it. But I'm like, when I saw him on, I said, why the fuck is he on here?
That's what happened. And Nori needs it, bro. Trust me. Nori, one of them niggas you can tell, like, when he get paid, that money be gone, bro. Like, same.
But no, you know what I'm saying? You got your female, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like with Steph Curry wife, she don't want to be in the scene. She don't want to be house. She want to have the spotlight just like you.
Yeah.
So she like, man, you got this, you got that, because he was on the hip hop the marriage council or whatever, looking like a straight clown. You know what I'm saying? So your female like, man, I want to be big too. So you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no. You're like, okay, let her get a check too, but it ain't worth it. I'll say this, you know, I think Mona Scott is the worst thing that happened to the black community besides black crack. I mean, crack. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
you know, a lot of people's perception and household.
I agree, bro.
I agree.
And
the word.
And the
like, yo, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't be watching her shows. Like what be going down?
I don't watch those shows either. I will say this though, bro. The irony is, like, for instance, the show Love and the Real Housewives, right, of Atlanta, that type of stuff, or any city. Here's the irony:
that's your fake too.
You have a whole generation of black women that are growing up wanting the lifestyle of these women, and they don't even want to be wives.
Right?
They want to be the housewives without the wife. You know
no days off. No days off. Did this here, bro. You from you from Atlanta or whatever. I don't know if everybody know what I'm talking about. Now, I remember I messed with the one chick, right? She stayed in the projects over there off Boulevard over there in Trusser Tree.
Okay.
And me and her had went over to like Local Luna and shit. We just kicking it, whatever the case. And she was like, well, you know, really what I want to do is, you know, I want to just live like, you know, like the reality stars. Like, I really just want to just keep back and get with my girls and go to brunches and this and the third. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, bitch, you live in this dusty ass project. and you really telling me
your aspirations have mimosas all day?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So and like this shit was around like 2012, you know what I'm saying? Like 2013, I should say. I'm like, whoa, this reality TV is really clouding these female heads up because they be seeing the way they kick shit. They think that it's like they can do it too. No, them hoes got lucky, and a lot of hoes with exes on the shows as well. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Hurt. Hold on. Hey, Hurt. Okay, so Hurt. So like, imagine a grown woman like that raising like a little kid now, and now we see how like they could be so influenced by like drill and everything else.
Shit,
bro. These women now, like, they will be working at Macy's and like spend more than they make on their check just to have like a Birkin bag to wear to work. You know what I'm saying? Because to look like they in that lifestyle just for the Instagram.
But not only
that, I know it's shit like that in real life.
I was about to say I could do it.
Like Walmart.
I was gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Look at Cardi B. She got her start off of Love and she was just in a stripper. She was, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knew who she was. She got on Love and Hip Hop. Now she's a, you know what I'm saying, household name. She making millions. So everything.
Look,
she went to school to be an entertainer.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot Cardi some bail though, because like I first found out about her on IG this way back in like 2013, 2014. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, she was just like a little funny Instagram personality. And it's like through Instagram, I found out she was a stripper. Whatever. I was like, oh, okay, you feel me? And then it's like, man, it was obvious from jump, like way back in like the early IG days. Like, yo, she about to be a star.
Mm-hmm. But not only that, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, okay, so you see a lot of these chicks in the strip club. They seen Cardi, like, okay, well, she did it. I'm gonna do it too. So that's like a retirement plan. That's like their pension. I'm gonna get with this dude, have a baby, and I'm gonna be on Love and Hip Hop or Housewives or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be straight. And I'm gonna make a name for myself, and that's gonna be my ticket. So everybody's looking at that. All these reality shows, mainly Love and Hip Hop, they trying to be in that same vein.
Brother,
a lot of these chicks, you get, you know. Go ahead.
You right?
No. You go ahead.
No, just go ahead. The last thing I was gonna say is like a lot, you know what I'm saying? A lot, like, you know, when I walked with my girl, you watch this shit like, who the fuck are these females? You know what I'm saying? But then they become a household name because of Love and Hip Hop.
Just because of some dude. No, I'm with you 100%, man. I was just gonna say, like, and a lot of that, I don't remember what episode it was. It was like two episodes ago that goes to my point I was making about women don't want to work. And that's an easy way to allow them to see out. What that woman told Hurt Mathis about wanting to go and party all day, I actually commend women like her because she said out loud what a lot of them will bullshit around never actually saying out loud. You know what I'm saying? She said
Facts,
out loud,
my
like, I
nigga.
just want to go
Facts.
out with my girls. I just want to have some drinks. I just want to chill.
Yeah. Nah, you absolutely right. Like at least she kept the G and verbalized it. Like, no, nigga, I don't want to do anything. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? And some nigga may give it to you, but and that's kind of what we started.
Ain't nobody gave it to that bitch yet. Nobody gave it to that bitch yet.
Hey, but the irony,
that bitch live on Glenwood now.
She stayed on Glenwood, so she moved up a little bit. She went from Boulevard to Glenwood, so she paid about another $100 a month in rent.
Another $100 smackaroo.
but you know what? Like that goes back to the beginning episode. The same women who will be thinking like that, they don't realize it is a cheat code. If you's a woman and you want to spend your days not like necessarily working, it's called get fucking married and be a housewife. And that go when I started the episode saying like a lot of black women they make themselves where they not in that position because of their attitude, how they carry themselves. You chasing away the very thing that can have you in the position you want to be in.
Exactly.
Trying to chase an athlete, you could have just married a nigga who ain't necessarily making $1 million, but a nigga who making $50,000 a year. He got a trade and he take care of your ass, and you could basically be doing the same type of thing you talking about, just not on that higher level. You ain't eating that fucking papados every day or whatever, but you still chilling.
Right.
Go ahead, Hurt.
Hey, I was gonna say, man, everything you said is realistic as fuck, and I agree 1,000%. But the way they think with that damn delusion is you're still not living the love and hip hop lifestyle. You're not goddamn on trips.
You're right.
Eating and hanging and doing shit with your girls. Like
they're not even living like that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you absolutely right.
Exactly. But that's the shit. The people on these shows ain't living like that. All that shit is paid for by the production company, and it's a business.
Hey, say,
which is coming out of all the little stars and contestants' pockets.
Right, but like I was gonna say, furthermore, like even like on the same topic that we're talking about, it also go with like to these younger kids, like let's say in middle and high school, who get on IG and they be seeing their celebrities living how they living, and they get mad themselves in the press because they can't do it how they do it, not knowing a lot of this shit be capped because you can manipulate shit online and on reality TV. You know what I'm saying?
And bro, a lot of people, and I'm not gonna sit here and say I know a lot of famous people. That would be a lie, but I know a few people, right? And I'm sure, and some of y'all on here do too, right? Like, and the funny thing is, if you go around, a lot of those people, like you said, it's not even that they like cap, or a lot of these people, their life is just like yours. They're not on some super extravagant shit. They go to fucking Walmart. They get fucking groceries. You know what I'm saying?
Just like everybody else.
Literally, you might go to their house, and their house big as hell. And what is they doing? Watching the fucking game at home. Eating the same, like eating some cheap ass shit that you eat. Like it's not like you said, the Instagram shit it be a front. It's a few people.
Well, them niggas eating the same church's chicken you eating, my nigga.
Same shit. They get the same cravings, nigga. When I first started making real money, I still get cravings for McDonald's nuggets, nigga. To this day, I will pull up and go order a fucking 10-piece McDonald's nugget, no matter what I'm driving or what level I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all still make the nuggets, right? With the barbecue sauce?
Get that.
Hell yeah, I don't make too much to get to crave that shit, nigga. I'll never get too many bitches to not like that shit.
You know, I've worked with a lot of celebrities. I've worked with a lot of big name celebrities, and they normal fucking people. Like the lower the level of celebrity, I've noticed that the lower the level of celebrity of the person I work with, the more they ask.
Yep.
Facts.
Boy, that's the fucking truth, man.
It's conversely proportionate.
Yeah, and I had a real big star tell me one day. He was like, "Dog, I eat and shit just like everybody else."
Yeah. So
they regular people.
What did Eminem say? Like, I want just to go to the bathroom without like someone standing by it and laughing at every joke. Like, just stop all that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Celebrities are people, man. And if you know somebody who really on that extravagant shit, that's cool. That's a cool person to roll with. But that person is pretty rare. The person who's actually just like, yeah, let's go to South Africa right now.
Right now.
But not only that too, you know what I'm saying, you got like people that, you know what I'm saying, they got this big house, big cars, but don't know they got a 500 credit score, you know, they in debt, they trying to hustle for the next thing, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep up with the Joneses, so that don't mean shit either.
That's right.
Don't mean nothing. Like they just live in Instagram in real life. It's not real.
It's actually more pressure on them because once you get the big house, you know what I'm saying, there's more pressure on you now because like now you got the landscaping bill. You can't let the yard look crazy. Remember that episode we did? Who was it? I'm thinking of Megawatts, man. The episode we did where we was like, yo, you at the club, you went and got the Amelia.
Oh yeah, you ain't get the valet.
It's the same way with the crib. We like, oh nigga, you done got the 5-bedroom house. You didn't get the landscaper? Oh, you ain't doing that right, nigga. You didn't get the Molly maid to come by? Oh, you slipping. What you mean? You didn't get the fancy art piece for the foyer? Oh, you bugging, bro. You slipping, nigga. What you mean? You didn't get the full half circle driveway with both gates? Oh, nigga. You
ain't got no indoor basketball court, outdoor basketball court?
Oh, wait. You mean you don't have 24/7 security at the front of your gate? Oh, you just got a regular people could just drive through your neighborhood? Oh, man. I'm saying.
You ain't got the indoor pool and the outdoor?
Oh, you had the indoor and the outdoor? Oh, wait. Where your elevator? Oh, we got to walk up the stairs in your house? Oh, man.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me your wall don't do a 360?
Right.
Bathtub.
Okay, so where do I land my helicopter when I come to your house? Where's your helipad? I just want to make sure that it's in the right area for when I land. Like, yo, you can't be half-assing when you want to get in this world. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the golf membership now. You don't even golf, but you want to be part of the club.
You don't even golf.
It's just that I think people get social media and reality intertwined because they are intertwined in a way, but they're not the same. They're just intertwined.
That's right.
I mean,
gets
to
real
me,
fucked up though in the process.
I'm about to say to an extent it is, but I always see it in two different things because I know, like I said, online, a lot of shit be looking a certain way. Even like when it comes to quote unquote trolls, and people who just talk reckless. Now, I ain't talking about strangers. I'm talking about people that y'all know personally.
Right.
Who y'all know personally. And they get online me saying some wild shit. You be like, whoa, like, bro, I know you. Who you talking to?
You don't even do that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Slide, pull up. Ah.
Like, whoa, hey.
Yeah.
Like old girl, like the one thread about old girl that did a porn scene with that one company. I ain't gonna say their name. We're not gonna give them any.
I know exactly what
you're
talking
like
about.
that.
Yeah.
Fuck them, but we ain't giving them no steam. You heard me?
I hear
But
you.
I feel you.
that one company.
Oh, no, motherfuckers watch that shit.
Speaking
Back here, what you say?
No, I don't know how people watch that shit.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. I feel like it's just them cosplaying like slavery days. Like I can't get jiggy with that shit.
Nah, that's exactly what it is. But nah, keep going. What you saying?
just I lost my train of thought. Oh, fuck.
This nigga's hot.
Right. On that note, man, we almost at midnight. Do anybody got any final thoughts, man, for BX Podcast -12 number 13, man?
Hey,
I got a question. Go ahead. I was gonna say if cause I know I think it's no comment. He's in the crypto world, so this week, what should we look out for? Give us some, real quick, just some real quick plays to look for.
Oh, hold on, give me 1 second.
Go ahead.
Hey, how about this? Everybody else do their other comments, and I'll look at some shit, and I have like a little list.
Well, put in a thread, like you said, put in a thread.
Real quick, my comment is this: like, all y'all stay safe, stay vigilant out there, cause I'm like, nigga, we see how they had like a little secret LAPD program on Nipsey, and Lord knows who anybody else. I'm like, nigga, COINTELPRO ain't dead, my nigga. There's a whole bunch of smart black dudes up in here with a positive mindset trying to do right. So opposition is out there. You feel me?
COINTELPRO.
Facts.
For real.
R.I.P. Nick.
That's gonna be a takeaway for next week, a topic for next week, which is tying in that rap beef shit with that COINTELPRO, Young Durk and all that, and NBA Youngboy and all that. Go ahead, Light and Blaze.
No, that's it. I'm going. I just give us a little.
Hey, real quick. So real quick. What I would do, what I've been doing is I've been buying Bitcoin, I've been buying some Ethereum, and other than that, any altcoins that you feel have a future, while the market is down, it's the time to load up on those. I've been buying also, I buy anything that's exchange related. So KCS, which is KuCoin, I buy their token. I've been buying crypto.com. I buy anything, pretty much anything that is exchange related, because those coins tend to bounce back.
Shout out.
Other than that,
especially crypto.com.
Yeah. Other than that, Atom, ATOM. I've been fucking with Atom. Another one is Yearn.
YEARN.
YEARN. Yes, Yearn. Okay. When Yearn drops, I put some money in Yearn and I wait for it to pop, and then I'll sell. That's a taxable event, so you got to keep track of that shit. But Yearn, look into Yearn, and look into Compound.
Exchange. So we got Ethereum, Crypto.com, Atom, and Yearn. On that note, I'm gonna dedicate this episode. No, go ahead, Hurt Mathis.
And I wanted to ask you, man, because you was talking about Candace Parker. Tell the truth, man. You could fuck her. Like, would you like to hold that foot up?
Hold that foot up.
Yeah.
First of all,
that's a big ass foot, bro.
Me fucking Candace Parker would involve a bar stool and some good comfortable sneakers.
What's some damn J's? Some J's.
Definitely some J's, nigga. Some stilts, a unicycle.
They should have never gave you niggas a podcast.
Hey man, we dedicate this episode to Kobe Bryant and Candace Parker's feet.
Rest in peace.
Hold up. No, I fuck big bitches. I'm 6 feet tall. I fuck a chick 6'4". It ain't nothing like having all that leg in the bed, B. You look back and it's like way above you, man. That's some dope shit,
you
man.
wake up on the fucking floor because her long ass got the whole bed on lock, nigga. Don't be mad.
Damn toes turn their hands real quick.
Candace Parker, if you watching this, Candace Parker, I know that you only gay because you ain't met me yet. So holla at your boy and we can work it out. I know we run in the same circles. We both be on 285 and shit all the time. So but shout out to y'all, everybody who joined tonight, man. Much love, appreciate it, man.
Salute to all y'all, man.
Wish everybody a good night, man. I will repost tomorrow with timestamps, and man, see y'all the same time next week, man.
And y'all be safe. Take care. Be safe.
Props, man. Big props.
All right.
Love, family.
Person.